last week people are saying, oh, we should praise Arteta. Yeah? Because apparently if you're Arteta out and you're against Arteta, you're a rat. Well, listen, if you're Arteta in, you're a cockroach. Yeah? If you are Arteta in, you are a cockroach. If we are rats for wanting Arteta out, you are a rat. You are a cockroach for wanting rat.
You are finished. Remove him from the ground. An error that will destroy it. Be grateful I do not order you destroyed.
Okay, blue is the color. Football is the game. We're all together. Winning is the aim to cheer us in the sun and rain. Because Chelsea is.
You start on zero again. The progress is trophies again. It's the aim of the sport, right?
Yeah. Arteta is not a manager alone. He's an architect. He's an architect. And this man has done amazing things.
Is he on fucking space? Or what? You know what I mean? It must be
Roberto Di Matteo, mate.
So, good evening. Sorry about the delay, but StreamYard was having a stinker and hooked. And I need to get off of this StreamYard hype and get onto Streamlabs or OBS Streamlabs, whatever it's called, which will be coming in the new season. That's already in the process. I'm in phase 1, guys. Sorry. I was in phase, completed it, mate, on Potsy's channel. Bless up Potsy for the raid. Bless up to everyone who locked in. Bless up to Sam. He's put Norm's link in the pinned comment. It's also in the title. But Norms, how are you, mate? Hansi Flick. What phase is he in, mate? Domestic treble.
Wow.
Phase 1.
Vincent Company. Wow.
Laurent Blanc.
Saudi League. We got the Saudi League. We got the Saudi.
Well, they can dismiss that all they like. However, he's the most decorated manager at PSG as well, so they can hold that. And he was a sick footballer. What phase is Vincenzo Italiano? What an Italian name that is, by the way. First trophy for Bologna since 51 years ago.
Jeez.
I've got one that gazumps that though, Norms.
Tell me.
What phase? What's the guy's name? I've got the guy's name written down. What's the guy's name? 1 second. Yeah, this is hilarious. Where is it? There it is. Paul Simonis, the go-ahead Eagles manager in Holland. He's up against PSV. He's up against Ajax, and he's up against Feyenoord. He won the Dutch Cup, first trophy in over 90 years.
Wow.
What phase is he in? What phase? Yeah, what phase? Yeah, it's the Wrexham manager in. Oh, what phase? Yeah, what phase, guys, is Conte in? What phase? We could do this all night, so we're not going to, but you already know the crack, guys. What phase is the Brazilian league in those? 7 game weeks in, they've sacked 7 managers in that league already.
Yeah, I heard that, man. It's ridiculous.
No one's available, bro.
But don't worry. We give him another chance, yeah? We give him all the money he needs to spend. Yeah? Give him Berta, get the right players in, Lee. Let's see what happens. And if he doesn't do it, then we sack him. No, all you're going to do is move the goalposts. Yeah, that's all that's going to happen. But Lee, I just want to do something here because I was watching you on Dan Potts and it was rather fascinating. It was rather jolly. Lee, I always do this here. When I hear certain things here, I have to ask a question. Lee, I have the red pill. And I have the blue pill.
Oh, you might need that later, Norms, you know what I
mean? Pause right there, my brother. Pause right there. Well, as you know, guys, I do the Arteta Matrix convo. If you haven't seen it, yeah. So when I hear certain things come out of the internet, man, I have to scratch my head. You know, the Sentinels are here, the Arteta agents are in the house. Yeah, but I see Lee boxing them up in Don Potts' show. Yeah, man was thumping them up, man. Man was backed up in the corner.
Super flyweight.
Wave after wave.
Super flyweight. I was punching above my weight, mate. You know what I'm saying? I'm 10 stone dripping wet. Hold that.
But you know what, Lee, the red pill, as you already know, is like reality. Yeah. So this is what we're now here. We are talking here. People, the chat, the world-class chat. You're seeing me and Lee, we're here. But right now I'm about to take the blue pill. And you know what happens when I take the blue pill? Oh, by the way,
Pause.
by the way, it's not one of those pills, right? By the way,
That's a blue Smartie, isn't it? Is it a blue Smartie?
No. It's actually it's a raspberry. It's a blue raspberry artificial thing. So what I'm going to do, Lee, see, once I start chewing it, yeah, the background things start to happen in the background. I'll start to end up somewhere that I don't want to be, and that is in the Arteta matrix, guy. I'm there, Lee. Morpheus is in the house. Lee, you're Neo, yeah? You're the one that goes in and hacks the problems, yeah? Because right now we are trapped. We are trapped in the Arteta matrix. And Lee, before we start, I just need to just play some stuff, yeah? And this is what we're dealing with, my brother. Here we go.
We'd all just forgive him, wouldn't we? You know what I mean?
Not that one.
Hands off the assistants.
And Stinker, yeah?
Yeah, Stinker.
Man had it all queued up. So man's going to find it again. So whilst you're doing that, Lee, right, just.
Oh, I'm still tripping off, and it's funny. We have 666 people watching live, which is kind of crazy. I can't lie. Yeah, 666.
I had it all queued up, man, and the mutants, yeah, the Arteta mutants.
666 people watching live. That is crazy work,
bro. Let me find this. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna play it. Right, let's go back to it. Let's find it here. Right, so this is what we're having to deal with, people. This is what we're having to deal with. Here we go. Let's play it again. All right, then. Here we go.
Spending nearly £2 billion, Chelsea could be 4 years without Champions League football, and yet not a single word has been spoken about it. Manchester United have spent £1.1 billion in the last 5 years. They are having their worst ever campaign in the Premier League, 16th place after 36 games, and guess what? No one's talking about it. Manchester City spent over £200 million in January and have failed to compete for the Premier League, finishing below Arsenal. Let's not forget, they finished 22nd place in the UCL League phase. You guessed it, no one is saying a word about it. Take a look at this. Tottenham have spent the third most money out of all the big six sides. You guessed it, they're flirting with relegation. 17th place after 36 games, not even 40 points. And guess what? No one's talking about it. But when Arsenal finished 8th place a few seasons back, they wanted to kick us out of the top 6. I mean, this is just disgusting. £2 billion on a struggling to get UCL spot. Almost relegated. No, let's violate Arsenal, who finished 2nd place in the Premier League and reached the Champions League semi-final. Arsenal have gained the 2nd most points in the Premier League in the last 3 seasons, yet we're considered underachievers. I mean, take a look at the top 5 here. Manchester United and Chelsea shouldn't even be considered a top 6 side anymore. Where are Tottenham? Arsenal have gone 3 seasons without losing to a big 6 side. Is that why you all dislike us? This starting 11 here would finish above half the teams that I just mentioned. This starting 11 is also Arsenal's injury list of players to miss 7+ games this season. Do you know how outrageous that is? We played a holding midfielder up front for half the season. With all that, we destroyed a Real Madrid side 5-1, reached the semi-final of the Champions League, and lost to probably the winners of the Champions League, to probably the best, most informed team in the world right now. Yet everyone is still making us out to be the villains, like we're the bad guys. Just stop it, man. You lot better hope and pray that we don't win any trophies anytime soon. Because if we do, we're going to get our get back. The spending...
Lee, would you like to comment on that, my friend?
I would like to take this opportunity, guys, to apologise on behalf of proper Arsenal fans, like Premsy in the chat, like Norm's on the show, like Shane Guna, Jezza, yeah, Gunesi, everybody else in this chat that I can't name because I'll be here forever. Yeah, but I appreciate you all. Yeah, and you've been here from day one. I'm so fortunate that this platform, this app, has allowed me to grow such a great community of like-minded Arsenal fans. Yes, there's some rivals in there. However, the ones that are in the chat, not the ones that are preying in the background, Arsenal fans, I mean, allegedly, Arteta fans, cult of Arteta, the ones that actually comment day in, day out that I see here and have seen here for over 6 years, which is nearly as long as this manager's failed to win a trophy, by the way. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much. because it's managed to help me reach out to Norms, or Norms reach out and vice versa. Northside, Jezza, Matty, Cole, Shane, Aaron. Who else? And anybody else that I've forgotten, I apologize. You guys, every single day, whether you support my club, our club, or not, you have the same standards for your clubs. Rashid, if I was sat here for naming names, I'll be here forever. Apologies if I missed your name. Brandon. Yeah, see you fuckers. You're trying to hot me up, you dickheads. Yeah, Ola. Yeah, Ola's my boy from day, but even before YouTube, man, that's my guy. Yeah. However, don't fucking try and hot me up. I swear I'll kick you all out. Kyle. Yeah. My point is, without this channel, I think and I'm not trying to be a big-headed prick here. Yeah. I actually think we're fucked. Yeah. Because I'll be honest with you, Norms and chat, yeah? See, you fucking naming all these names that I forgot. Fuck off. Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. Leave me alone. Yeah. I actually think we're fucked. And I'll tell you why. Yeah, that's not trying to be big-headed, because I'm not like that, yeah? And I'm very aggressive and angry and blunt and rude on this channel. And I am. And I'm unapologetic with it, Norms, because I've had enough of this football club. Yeah, this manager had no previous track record of managing a football club other than one game when Pep had COVID, where he lost against Lyon at the Etihad. And that was their first Champions League group stage loss at home for 6 years. That's the only game they have lost in 6 years at home. And that is the only game they had lost under the, and that's the only game he's managed, sorry. And he lost. When people are saying about Xavi Alonso managed Sociedad B team in the Segunda. He then went invincible against Bayern Munich. They then fired Tommy Tukes after he won the title. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, he didn't win the title. My bad. He won a title, bottled it next season. My man won it. Did an invincible season. Nearly an invincible treble, by the way, baby treble. I look at it and I think, Pep Guardiola, people consider him as the GOAT. Our generation, we probably say Fergie. I can't speak for you. But for me, Fergie. However, Pep's up there. But Pep managed Barca B team. Hansi Flick has been here, there, and everywhere. He's now done a domestic treble in Germany and Spain. He's also been the assistant manager. Oh, what did he do with Germany? Won a World Cup as the assistant. So if you want to package in super duper mix achievements under Pep, my point is we have hundreds of examples of managers around the world over the last 2 decades, even further back if you want to go that far back, that have actually managed football teams at a lower level, a youth level, so on and so forth. Jack Wilshere, fair play to him, managed the under-18s at Arsenal. He's now got the Norwich job. He's going to do his, oh shit, oh fuck, that's what it feels like when we lose. Oh shit, that's what it feels like when we bottle a 3-2. Yeah, or 2-0, sorry, and lose 3-2. Shit, that's what happens when I fucked up with the subs. This manager had no credentials to get the job. He literally sat there watching Pep. Bro, I did door-to-door sales. Yeah. I'd get people, I train them up. Don't say a fucking word, just shut up and listen to me. Some people that get it, yeah, then you leave them on their own and they fly. Fair play. Some people, they don't get it, and that's, yo, get rid of him. I ain't training him tomorrow. He's fucking useless. Then I ain't wasting my time because he's costing me money now and I'm on commission. Yeah. There's been hundreds of examples in the last 20 years of managers, some of the GOATs, by the way, yeah, that have actually managed football teams. Yeah, football teams, youth teams, B teams, first teams in lower leagues, Frank Lampard, so on and so forth. Yeah, I know he bottled it. That's probably a bad example. Either way, he's still managing. My point is, Steven Gerrard. Yeah, Steven Gerrard's a good example. Man managed fucking, bro. He went invincible in Rangers. Yeah, they ain't won a title since. Yeah, Salzburg, double, first season. Matthias Giselle. Nobody knows who that fucker is, bruv. Salzburg. Following first season as a full manager, first team ever. Why? Because he'd already managed the B team. He'd already managed at Brondby as the assistant. He'd already managed a youth setup after that, then did the B team, and then bang, you can have the first team. Double, second season, retain the title. Guess what? First manager in their history to get him out the group stage Champions League.
Look at that.
He goes to Saudi. Mahrez FC. Ifonia Dorni. First season, they'd just been promoted, by the way, that team. First season, didn't win anything. This season's just won the biggest competition you can win in that region. The Champions League equivalent, our Champions League of Europe, he's just won that. Why? Because he's got experience of losing, taking a lead and bottling it, making the wrong sub. Oh, shit, maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have. Oh, fuck, what if I'd done that? How do I handle big person? How do I... Bro, this motherfucker had nothing. Nada. Apart from polishing Pep's bald bumps, bruv, and putting cones out and saying, oh, guys, I won't celebrate a goal. And they showed the cam. He doesn't celebrate a goal when Arsenal concede against Man City, which was quite a lot. I was there most of the time. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, look at how upset he doesn't sit there. He's so fuming, guys. He doesn't celebrate Man City goals. Fuck off. Yeah. Most managers, look at Zidane. Look at Zidane. Managed the fucking B team, bruv. Then did a three-peat. You can go round and around and around and around Europe. It does not take fucking time. Yeah, and I'm bored of it. This manager was a rookie, not even a rookie. Yeah, he was unqualified for the fucking job. Just say that before I shut up. He was unqualified for the job. And this fan base allowed this man to get the job. One of the biggest jobs in football, coming in off of the back of Unai Emery, not getting time, who was an experienced serial winner in Europe, by the way. Yeah, serial winner in Europe. PSG's second most successful manager in their history, by the way, after Laurent Blanc, who won a title tonight. Well done to him. And we're sitting there going, yeah, that's cool. We'll give him a go. We're now trust the process, the project, the progression.
All of this was introduced.
Every single fucking word they've buzzed out there starts with PR. Process, project, Premier League, yeah, progression. It all starts with PR. Yeah, get out of here, man. Yeah, now we're sitting here and this fucking fan base are still making excuses for this geezer. Bruv, Cesc Fabregas, no matter what Kenny Kem thinks of him, he's a very good coach from what I've seen. And Sushel's in my chat and he watches that league every week, yeah? He's invested in that league. Bro, they should have been relegated. That is Lake Como. Everyone knows where Lake Como is, bruv. Bro, I've probably got more subs on the second channel than they have fucking supporters in their ground. Yeah, or in their fan base in general. Bro, this manager has now completely fucked it for the likes of Cesc to come to this club, or Vieira, who's at Genoa, to come to this club, because now even the most ardent Arteta in will think twice about getting an X.
That's right.
Whereas we didn't want the fucking X in the first place, bruv.
And the thing is about this league, what you've just said there, I mean, fantastic, monologue there. What runs through the thread that commonly runs through all of this is experience. And when this guy came in 2019, this hierarchy said, right. They looked at Unai Emery. He wasn't backed. Yeah, the fans didn't want him. The players were against him, and that. And then he ends up spending 18 months with them and gets sacked. And if I'll say to this now, if Unai Emery had the money that Mikel Arteta had, we will be winning the league. This guy went 22 games unbeaten. Yeah, 22 games unbeaten. Is everybody forgetting that? Everyone forgetting that. And just because obviously he couldn't say good evening, yeah, everybody start taking a bit. That's what happens. Yeah, that was the banter. Yeah, he wasn't given the money. He wanted Zaha. They ended up getting Pepe. There's certain players that he wanted, he couldn't get them. He wasn't backed. But this manager is being backed to the hill. This guy has come to the club, with no experience. All we know is, you said it right from the beginning, this guy's putting out cones for Pep. And then the narrative is, if he's working under Pep, when he comes here, he's going to work his magic. Then we start getting their leftovers like Jesus, Bart Simpson. Yeah. If nobody does know who Bart Simpson, that's Zinchenko. Okay. That's what I call him, Bart Simpson, because the way he defends is just absolutely useless. Yeah. But we go and get all these players, right? You know, and even in terms of what the players that he's gone and bought over the period of time that he's been here, I could probably name 5 players that are half decent. The rest of them is just absolutely, it's just absolutely up the creek when it comes to talent ID. Yeah, playing players in the wrong position. You know, last summer we should have gone and got a striker. He ends up getting 2 defensive players. Ridiculous. Right? Spending 40 odd million on Calafiori, who's injury prone, who's meant to be a centre back, not a left back. You've got Kieran Tierney sitting there, yeah, our best left back. And because you want to play this inverted thing, because you're just copying Pep, how about thinking for yourself? Yeah, how about thinking for yourself? And this whole thing is I heard it today on another channel. They were asking, is it a cult? This thing now. This week now they're talking about this cult thing, and it's like a cult, Lee. There's a certain man that you know quite well.
Right, they're rattled because they don't like the fact that we call it a cult, and it is. And hold that, because fuck you. What are you going to do? Nothing. It's exactly. A cult.
Because you can't say anything. I was on a watch along, Lee. I was doing a watch along, and Todd Burge, he doesn't mind me saying it. He said I could say it, and
Big
I
up,
said
Todd.
it again
Big up, Todd.
And I said it on your stream the other time. He was in the pub watching the game, PSG game, and just because he didn't agree with the way Arteta is managing the club, man wants to fight with him. He had his kids there. He had to take his kids out there safely because man is turning on him, getting violent on him. Right? This is what we're at with. Yeah, remember? This is what we're at with, Lee. And it's just, you know, and unfortunately, yeah, probably outside of work, you know, like, you know, when you go to work, yeah, you get some weirdos, right? When you work with your colleagues that you work with, you can't stand them in work, yeah, right? So we're in this platform where we meet some weirdos, right? But Lee, maybe outside, you know, I'm going with this. Maybe outside of that, they're probably the nicest person, yeah. They come on, you know. Big up to them for sticking to their principles, although I don't really think they really mean it, but that's their prerogative, you understand? But the stuff that I'm hearing and the amount of times that we have to be having to move the goalposts, give this manager another 2 seasons, you know, give him what he wants. It's almost like this guy only started managing last year. This guy's been managing nearly 6 years. 1 FA Cup to show for it. And 2, if you want to put it in there, 2 plates and a couple of spoons. Okay, if this is what
and some tripe, yeah,
and some tripe, and some
tripe on the plate for the dog.
right. It's an absolute joke, and this is all I see now with this club. Back in the day, Lee, we saw some good football. We saw us up against Man United. Listen, Man United are in the same position as us. They're rock bottom, yeah. But at the end of the day, Lee, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah. They're in a final, right? With Tottenham, right? Our enemy, yeah? Or, you know what I mean? They're in a final. And if one of them 2 wins it, yeah? I'm telling you now, I'd rather be picking up a Europa Cup because we haven't won one yet. Yeah, we went to Baku and lost 4-1 or whatever against Chelsea. Yeah? I care about lifting trophies because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. When you go into a competition, yeah, oh, you know, it's really nice. We just want to just be in the journey. We just want to take part and enjoy the ride. Proud of. Oh, come on, man. Come on. This is all we're hearing. And it gets pushed out and it gets pushed out. You have your big content creators, the ones that are really big, yeah, driving the narrative. Yeah, one time they were for the fans. Now they're for the
PR.
They're for the PR. And this is what it is. It's just pure PR I'm getting. Yeah, they've done the shirt launch today. Yeah. It's like, whoa, yeah, the heartbeat. Yeah, it wouldn't be so badly if we won something. Then I'd say, yeah, fair play, I'll go and buy that. But we ain't won nothing.
A new shirt brings new hope, apparently, they said. I haven't watched it. My chat was, I don't know if it's true. My chat was telling me. But do you know what they've done? Do you know what they've done there? Right, this club is very, very fucking slick at PR. Yeah, this manager is so intelligent, bro. It is crazy. I guarantee if he did an IQ test, yeah, he'd score extremely highly.
He'd score high.
Because the fucking psychology, next level, bro. I ain't seen another manager like him. Jose Mourinho is extremely intelligent. This guy's more intelligent than Jose.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's more intelligent than Jose. I'm not even taking the piss here. Jose's serial winner. I'm not mocking. I love Jose. Yeah, I'm not mocking or belittling Jose, yeah? But in terms of the way he says stuff in press conferences, this guy is so intelligent with the play on words. Yeah, and the way he bamboozles you. Yeah, it's like, I'll give you an example, yeah? He sits there and he goes, after the game against Liverpool, he's talking to Juliet Farrington. Yeah, and he's going, he's not looking at her, yeah, like he did with Anita the other day after the PSG game. Yeah, but then he'll death stare you when he makes a point.
Oh, no.
And he'll not break eye contact. Now he's intimidating you. And because you're a female, not you, well, unless you identify as well, like half our fan base.
What are you talking about, Lee? What are you talking about? I'm a male.
Well, listen, you can identify whatever you want, bro. You know what I mean? It's 2025. My point is, as a female, and we have females in the chat, a man that's in a position of extreme power, a very big football club, an elite sport, yeah, and you're the little journalist. I'm not trying to disrespect a journalist, yeah, the reporter, but you're a female. Naturally, you're less strong, mostly, yeah, than the man. But now you're interviewing him. You're asking him. You're now being beamed out around the world. You can't fuck up. You lose your job. He can say what the fuck he wants. And now he knows he's in control. Straight away. After that game against Liverpool at the weekend, yeah, he stood there and he was like, well, you know, well, we've had 6 players out injured. I don't want to talk about the injuries, though. But when he's talking, she's there and he's just looking everywhere. Yeah. And he's trying to talk, and he talks slowly. And well, guys, you know, so he's trying to think of what he's saying to fucking nail the point. Then he'll look. He's not even looking at it the whole time. Then he'll like, but I don't want to talk about the injuries. That's not an excuse. Yeah, and he'll stare, and he won't break eye contact, bro. He's a cunt. Yeah, he did the same with Anita the other day after that PSG game. Yeah. Yeah, oh my God, I can't believe it, guy. Oh, the amount of shots, guys. Then he sits in the press conference before the Liverpool game talking about XG. Now he's bamboozling people. Yeah. Oh, well, Hakimi's shot that he scored was 0.07 XG. Nobody cares, mate.
Who cares?
It went in the back of the fucking net.
And you didn't win.
But we can't control the intangibles, guys. I mean, this is unprecedented, guys. How about buy better players, mate, that can put the ball in the net more often? How about that? How about that? Because Man City bought one. Is the top scorer ever in one season in the Prem. Yeah, and he's in a final at the weekend. And I'm telling you now, I'm saying everyone in here now, if he wins that final at the weekend, expect stay humble. Stay humble.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, stay humble. 100%. You know he's going to say that because he's waited. That fucking hurt him. Yeah. That hurt him. Yeah, but he's kept his mouth shut. That fucking hurt him, bruv. And I swear, if you watch you score at the weekend. Big up for Sam in the chat as well. Bro, that hurt him. Yeah. But he kept his mouth shut. Yeah. And this is the thing, yeah. What's going to hurt these Arsenal fans? So last season, well, I know it's now gone midnight my and your time, but on the 14th, yeah. Well, because Sam, if Palace win, Eddie Nketiah wins the trophy, and so does fucking Matt Turner, mate. Yeah. Austin Trustee's left Arsenal and he's on for a domestic treble. Lucas Torreira won a cup yesterday and he's on for the title at the weekend. Yeah. Almost like all Bellerin's in the final with Betis. Yeah, it's almost like all these players leave. And Aubameyang's in the final, by the way, end of the month. Yeah, Aubameyang. And say, but it's the Saudi. Nobody cares, bruv. The aim of the game is the same. You have to beat XYZ to get this, to get the trophy. It doesn't matter whether the quality is higher or lower. The aim of the game is the same. The sport has not changed. The only thing that has changed is fan opinion based off of bullshit from the mainstream media and the PR. Back in the day, Fergie would kick people out of the press conference, say, yeah, you're banned for 6 weeks. I'm not doing I'm not doing BB. Do you remember when he banned?
Yeah.
And he sent out fucking Mike Phelan.
That's it.
Yeah, for BBC. Yeah. Then when he got the journalists back in the press conference, said, your fucking job, pal, yeah, is to tell the truth. Yeah, and I will not have you disrespect Man United and tell lies, pal. That's a shit Glaswegian accent, you jobby bastard. Yeah, however, now these clubs have realized very quickly, we could get these journos on side. They can spread the propaganda that we want. Now, you've got people like Tom Canton and Harry Symeou who get into press conferences. Now they're not going to say what they want to say in a press conference because they'll lose their fucking job, mate. Yeah, they'll lose their job. I heard Harry sitting there with Sophie Nicolau. Yeah, the amount of time she drops. Oh, well, when I was on TalkSport and Sky, nobody cares, love. Respectfully, nobody cares. When I was on TalkSport and I was on Sky, nobody cares. You ain't going to say what you think. You ain't going to say it. As soon as you're in the mainstream media, sorry, your opinions are relevant. As soon as you're stood in front of Arteta, your opinions are relevant, whether you're going against him or not. It's irrelevant because you'll never, ever, ever press that guy, yeah, how you want to answer the question as you want answering. Sorry, I can't take it serious. And I like Harry. I don't know Sophie. Canton can fuck himself. Yeah. But at the same time, yeah, they're not going to say what they really want to say and how they want to say it.
Yeah.
He called out Tom Canton in a press conference the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Called him out. Yeah, and I've seen you in the press conferences all season. So why are you asking me the same question? Death stare.
Yeah.
What was Canton's reply? Nada. Nada. Nada.
He absolutely controls it. He absolutely controls it. It's amazing. That's why, you know, when we go and do his post-match or pre-match things and you listen to, he controls the narrative, yeah, and nobody's prepared to ask him those difficult questions, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The media, everybody's in with it. I mean, there's another question I want to ask. I might be wrong. On Talk Sport, is there only a section for Arsenal? Was there like other clubs? You know,
no. They have Flex on there.
No, so they do like do they do a Man United one?
Yeah, so they have Man United, Chelsea. Matisse has been on there for Chelsea. Canton and Rory Talks Bollocks have been on for Arsenal. Obviously, get the fucking pricks on there. Yeah.
Right.
Sam Smith, Sam Smith, this motherfucker. We'll play this. This guy's been on there. This is what Talk Sport are getting on, by the way. Tom Canton, by the way. Rory Talks Bollocks, and this guy that don't know nothing about Arsenal history. We'll play the clip. Run the clip. I'll get the super chats in a second, guys. Sub to Norms, pinned comment. Yeah, it's also in the title.
Yes, we're at it.
Okay. What team did Arsene Wenger join Arsenal from?
Monaco.
No. Who was Mikel Arteta's first signing as Arsenal manager?
Cedric Suarez.
No. Who scored the winner for Arsenal v Chelsea in the 2017 FA Cup final?
Aaron Ramsey.
Name the Arsenal midfield legend that was signed from AC Milan in '95.
Petit.
No, you're having a nightmare. Arsenal have had Arsenal have had 5 shared sponsors in their history. Name 4 of them.
JVC, Fly Emirates, JVC. Pass.
Dennis Bergkamp and Ian Wright scored a combined total of how many Arsenal goals? That's a hard one, that. 275, 305 or 335?
335.
No. Arsenal failed to defeat which 2 sides in the Premier League during 03-04 Invincible season?
United and Liverpool.
United and Portsmouth. Who scored the last goal at Highbury?
Henri.
Yes. Which Arsenal midfielder was known as the Romford Pele?
Ray Parlour.
How many Arsenal fans, what was Per Mertesacker's nickname?
BFG.
Yeah. Which Chilean international scored 80 goals for Arsenal?
Sanchez.
Tony Adams scored the 4th goal of the final home game of the 98 title-winning season against who?
Spurs.
You don't remember that Tony Adams goal?
I was 2.
Oh. Arsenal were the first team to win both the League Cup and FA Cup in the same season. Who did they beat in that final?
You don't repeat the question, sorry.
I've started so off.
I can't hear it.
He needs it.
Arsenal were the first team to win both the League Cup and FA Cup in the same season. Which side did they beat in both finals? Are you winding me up this?
If I answer it, can I take a point off him? Sheffield Wednesday.
Yes.
I was born in 97. I don't know half of these.
It was Everton as well.
I was born in 03.
Yeah.
And Wenger was
5.
Wenger was a Japanese
5,
team.
4.
There's Grand Passate.
4.
Nah, they were
That's
tough.
the one.
Them were tough to be fair.
4.
Roche and you're buzzing there. I understand it.
How does the Spurs fan in the orange hat know more about Arsenal, than this guy that's gone, oh, well, I was born in 97. I bet you know about World War II, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, you weren't born then, were you?
Do your history. It's simple.
Yeah, exactly. History. It's not rocket science, yeah? They get him on Talk Sport as well, and they the Arsenal thing they do. So that's where these media companies are smart. They slag off AFTV, yeah? Robbie goes on there, They don't like it, blah, blah. But now they're doing their own thing. And now what they're doing is going, right, well, if I can't beat them, join them. Now what we'll do is we'll go and get all of their people that are doing this, and we'll set up our own Arsenal segment, a Chelsea segment, a Man United segment. Yeah. Guess what? They get the same fucking idiots on. These dickheads do not know fuck all about our football club. Yeah. Tom Canton, yeah, sorry, mate. Well done. You've made it to mainstream media, and fair play to him. Yeah, I don't like the guy. You have to rep it. Fair play. He's a teacher. He didn't like his job. Yeah. He wanted to do YouTube. Well, he got gifted the channel. We've been there, done that on another stream. Yeah. I then helped him. And I did fucking help him. And he trebled the size of that fucking channel in 6 months, by the way, with my fucking help. Yeah. But he'll never tell you that. Yeah. But I will. And he can't do anything on this channel, mate. Because it's my channel. Hold that. And guess what? Yeah. Fair play to him. He is now the chief sports or football writer for football.shit. And he gets in press conferences. So he's gone from being a fucking school geography teacher to now talking to Mikel Arteta in press conferences. Fair play to the guy. But I'm not taking you serious anymore, mate. Can't take you serious anymore. Fair play. You've achieved what you wanted to achieve. However, your opinions are relevant to me, mate. Yeah, Harry Symeou. I've done shows on AFTV with Harry Symeou. Harry's been on this channel. Yeah, I like Harry Symeou. I like him. I've actually been on his channel. I like Harry. However, again, I helped that guy out. I'm not going to say how, but delete this, do this. Oh, maybe what about this and this and this? Yeah, these men act like I don't exist. Yeah. They act like I don't exist. Yeah, then when I'm here after the PSG game and he goes live and I'm still live, yeah, I was like, who's live that we like? And I'm like, and he's like, oh yeah, I'd love somebody to come on my channel right now, Harry's words, and I quote, I would like somebody to come on my channel right now and tell me, yeah, how that's not the case. I can't remember exactly what he was talking about. Maybe the chat will, yeah? I said, cool. And I was sharing his stream while I was live on my stream. Yeah, 8:39 in the morning, wherever it was, after PSG. Yeah, all of a sudden he's angry. Oh, shit. Oh, I've got to get the Eurostar, mate. Yeah, sorry, can't take you serious anymore. Yeah, I like Harry. Harry's actually a really nice guy. Yeah. Fuck Canton. I've never met him. Oh, actually, I've met him, and he's a prick. He's fucking tall, though, bro. He's about 6'3". Yeah, he's still a prick. Yeah, we was at Forest Away with Claude. Yeah, we was at Forest Away with Claude. But these men, I've helped both of them. I don't even know I exist anymore. Yeah, and this is what pisses me off with these people, because I could say that, and I've named them in particular, yeah, because them two in particular get into press conferences. There's other people I know that get into press conferences, no? Yeah, not just for Arsenal. They're interviewing on major fucking networks and so on and so forth that have also been on a so on and so forth. Yeah. If I message these people, they'll reply. They'll text me. Keep doing your thing. Well done to you. You're doing great. Oh, I just see this clip. It made me piss myself laughing. Yeah, you're hilarious. Yeah, love to see you're shining. Yeah, these men don't even know I exist, bro, unless I call them out. And then all of a sudden, it's, oh my God. Yeah. And then Harry's texted me 4 times. Fuck off. I ain't even replied. Yeah. All of a sudden, he's texting me. Yeah, why are you texting me now, mate? Oh, what? Because I shared your stream and you had 80 people and went to 500 nearly while I was live, calling that your bullshit. Yeah, and I was going to raid him. Yeah, and I went, and it was like, oh, I've got to wrap up. Wrap up. You've done 27 minutes, half an hour, mate. Yeah, I've done 14 at that point.
I know, 14 hours is madness, man.
No, norms is bullshit, because this is the problem, I'm not dissing them for what they've achieved in their career, yeah? Like, fair play to them. I hated my job. Yeah, now I do this full time and I enjoy it. Unless it's this fucking, I hate Arsenal, fucking talk Arsenal, one fucking rattle. Right? But I enjoy what I do for a living. I just don't enjoy watching my club the way it is and talking about it, because it rattles me. Which is why my second channel, and that's why I'm so glad I kept it separate, because the second channel, I'm so chill. Yeah. And I'm even more chill when I'm not watching football at all. I'm just chilling. Yeah. Like Northside, you don't even know we're there. Yeah, 20 friends. Yeah, you wouldn't even know me and Northside are there. Yeah, because we don't want to talk. I want to talk to anyone. Don't like you. Even though they're my friends, I don't like you. No, that's so, like, I don't want to make conversation because I do it all day. Yeah. And it's like, these people, yeah, I could say that about 100 different fucking channels, Twitter accounts, so on and so forth, yeah, that I've helped, yeah. But then they get to where they want to get to, and all of a sudden they don't want to talk to you anymore. Cool.
Yeah.
Fuck you all. Yeah, because guess what? You ain't out earning me, mate. I don't care how you're doing. You are not out earning me, mate. Yeah. And I'm happy working when I want, and I don't have to bite my fucking tongue. I can say what I want, when I want, with who I want, for as long as I want on this fucking channel. Yeah. And if I don't want to work for the next 4 weeks, I ain't working. You can't though, not you, Norms. They can't. Yeah, you got to go and interview super duper me called Calafiore and suck them off and pretend everything's great. Yeah, I could just go, yeah, fuck it, I'm having the rest of the month off. See you later. Going down the beach, mate.
And that's a thing, Lee. I mean, for a lot of these guys, you know, I mean, you know, you'd have to, if you probably sat them down in a quiet, dark room and really sort of say, right,
fucking weigh them in.
Well, apart from that, but you know, say, what do you read? Do you really actually believe in this manager? You know, because seriously, after 6 years, and yet you're saying that you know this guy has got you second place. Well, I doubt if we're going to get second place come the weekend. But you know, 3 times we've tried to challenge for the league. This year has just been a disaster. You know, 15 points behind Liverpool, and you know, Arteta does an injustice by, you know, before he actually says, well, actually Liverpool did play well. He's talking about how many points that they've accumulated that we would have won the league back to back. It's these sort of things that he comes out with, and then unfortunately the mutants, the Arteta agents, the Sentinels, because I'm in the Matrix, so I have to talk like this. So you know what I mean. I will take the red pill soon. Don't worry, I will be back with you. You know, but it's that thing of like every time, you know, you bring facts to them, they want to move the goalposts because it has to suit their narrative. It has to suit their narrative. You know, what we want for this club, I've been calling out on my channel, we just want standards. We want winning. It's okay, because if you say to another rival fan, would you take Mikel Arteta? Right? Now, what they'll say to you is, oh, he's really good for you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Why are you complaining? He's got you second place. He's got you challenging. Oh, he's got rid of the dross and blah, blah, blah. But we've gone full circle, Lee. We've gone full circle. Look at our wage bill. Look at our injuries. Absolutely full circle. And it's ridiculous. And the way, and, you know, with the Edu situation now, with him gone, yeah, I can't wait to hear his memoirs and see what's going on there. Do you know what I mean? But Arteta is the one that sits at the heart of this club, and he's the one that runs the club. He runs the club, and everything he says, and even the players are probably frightened of him. Yeah, they can't under Unai Emery, man. Martinelli was a totally different player. Saka, totally different player. Now we're watching robots now. You know what I mean? And the fact that Schmeichel called out Arteta, people are getting in their feelings, getting very sensitive. I had a bottle of I can say it now, Nivea sensitive face wash. I thought I'd use that on my channel
because you're worth it.
Yeah, because people were getting a little bit touchy. You know what I'm saying? Like over what Schmeichel said. Listen, Mikel Arteta is a control freak. It's as simple as that. So was Fergie. So was Mourinho. So was Klopp. Yeah, I can name managers that were control freaks, but you know what the difference was, Lee? They win things.
They win
things.
And do you know what? No, sorry to cut in there. With Fergie was a control freak off the pitch.
Right.
On the pitch, he let his number 2 do the coaching.
Exactly.
He'd let Steve McLaren, Carlos Queiroz, so on and so forth, yeah? He would let them do the coaching. He was sat in his office. He wouldn't even watch it. Or every now and again, he'd look down with binoculars and that, yeah? He's not jumping around playing ball boy and fucking all of this, yeah? He ain't doing all that shit. Fergie controlled that outside of football. You ain't going with that girl. You going flying off to Paris? No, you ain't, dickhead.
Yeah.
What, you're driving to London? Oh, really? What, you're in Ireland? No. Don't take the piss, because he knew, that got the maximum on the pitch. And if he could control that, he would get the best on the pitch because they were top players. You let a top player fucking fall by the wayside, you're fucked. Yeah. The problem with this era is this manager, like Schmeichel said, they can do what the fuck they want off the pitch. This manager don't know where they're going tonight. This manager don't know what they're doing, who they're shagging, what club they're in. Yeah, he don't know whether they're sucking balloons and all this shit. He don't know. He don't know nothing, bruv. Yeah, but what he does, Oh, I can only do things I can control, guys. Yeah, and that's on the pitch. He's playing the game, like Schmeichel said. Yeah, he's playing his game. And the reason that is because he's got little man imposter syndrome because he was a fucking shit footballer. Yeah, and now he's trying to live his failed career through the players he signed.
Yeah. And you look at the players. You know, as I said, 750 million spent. Yeah, if he does end up getting another 250, 300, that's $1 billion. Yeah, but you know what? I think saving grace is that Berto's in the house. Yeah, and that's going to be an interesting dynamic between the two of them because you know you've got the papers or the journalists already now saying that you know Mikel Arteta wants Sesko and Berto wants Gyökeres. And the other thing as well is like you know I think it was Lawrence who was saying I was on a stream on Shane Goon, big up Shane, and Lawrence was saying is that he's never known a sporting director to have so much spotlight on them. Yeah, but it's because the club, yeah, right, Lee, the club is what the club is. Yeah, we do strange things. Yeah, we're probably the most talked about club, the most bantered club, right? And now that's where we're going back to. Yeah, we're more banter club than Man United and Spurs right now because they're about to play in a final. We've chucked away two cups. Right at the start of the season, right, Lee? Right, I'll say, look, no, let's go back to the end of the season because it's quite ironic because the last season, did we play Newcastle? Was Newcastle our last game of the season? Last season was it Newcastle?
No, it was.
Who was it?
Everton.
Was it Everton?
Okay. Yeah, Everton.
But you remember he said his thing about second place is not good enough. Blah 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 blah. I'll be interested to hear what he's got to say this Saturday because it's Sunday, so it's our last home game. I wonder what the narrative will be. Yeah. Yeah, as you said, you probably wheel out all the injured players. You see, Lee, this is what happened, right, Lee? I shared this with Shane. You're not going to believe this, right, Lee? Yesterday, I came home from work, yeah, and I went into the front room and I saw my missus sitting there. And I went into the other room, I saw my son sitting there, and I went upstairs, I saw my daughter, and I said, "Oh my God, I've got a family. I can't believe it. I've got a family," right? It's the same thing he did when he went in the changing room and said, "I saw all these players. They were sitting." How many? Lee, them players are always in there. The injured players I'm talking about. The injured players, yeah. Why did he go and play on that about? Oh, he saw Tommy Ashes. He saw Gabriel Mangales. He saw this one. He saw that one, and he said, "Oh my God, these are all my first team players." So he's playing on the injury team now, yeah. And he's talking about like. This is a lot of the fans are saying like that this is our worst like in terms of in their entire history. That might be for people that are that are under 30 or up to 30. Because Lee, when you go back right in history, let's go back to 2015, yeah, where under Wenger, right, he had 11 players injured, a full squad. Now, hold on a minute, Lee. Let me take off my glasses, man. Take off my glasses, bro.
Cook, right. Man, cook.
Let me tell you this now. Let me read this. Let me just read this. Yeah, this is from a guy called Barney Ronay. Wrote this back in November 2015. Listen to it. 10 down, 1 to go. After a bruising Premier League draw at Norwich, Arsenal attempt to rack up an entire first 11. Hold on, I ain't finished. Yeah. Wait, let me read, my man. Let me read. Of convalescence is now tantalizing close to succeeding, although typically the balance in Arsene Wenger's 10-man injury list is weighted towards midfielders and attackers. The new additions are now added is Lauren Koscielny. Big up Santi Cazorla.
He scored a banger the other night as well.
What a player. And most frustrating of all, apparent desire to run it in until he explodes. Alexis Sanchez. Hold on. Look at who they joined. Lee. They joined Danny Welbeck, knee, Jack Wilshere, ankle, Thomas Rosicky, knee, Kieran Gibbs, calf, Theo Walcott, calf, Francis Coughlin, knee, and guess who the last one is, Lee? Let me see if you can guess.
Super duper Mick.
Super duper.
Well, we can't because they can't for hamstring.
I haven't finished. That's first 11. Yeah, they're
Sorry,
talking about.
go on.
No, they're talking. No, hold on, Lee. They're talking about. Oh, it's unprecedented. We've never seen anything like this. The journalists are busting this. Okay, is that the case? Okay, 2015. Yeah. Oh, let me see what happened in 2014-15 season. All right. So 2014-15, Arsenal's season was the club's 111th year in English top tier and 23rd consecutive year in the Premier League. Arsenal finished third in the league.
Sorry, say that again. Say that again, Norm. Sorry, where did they finish?
Third.
Okay, third. How? With all them injuries?
With all those injuries. Lee, with all those injuries,
Norms,
11.
Norms. What did we win that year, Norms?
Oh, Lee, you've joined me in the Matrix, my friend. You've joined. Let me say, people, are you ready? Chat, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? Arsenal finished third in the league, whilst also winning both the. This is what matters to Mikel Arteta, the FA Community Shield. Yeah, that matters to him. But not only that,
the English Super Cup, Norms. Say it right.
The English Super Cup. Sorry, I got it wrong. English Super Cup. But you know what, Lee? We won an FA Cup with 11 good players that season. I rest my case.
Say that. Say again, Norms.
You want to say it again? You want to say it again?
Say again, Norms.
The FA Cup. Yeah,
mate.
The FA Cup. The FA Cup, mate.
And we had 11 players out injured that season, and we finished third. And look at the players that were out injured.
All right, first team 11.
We had considered our best centre back, Koscielny.
Thank you.
Yep. Alexis Sanchez, baby. I'll forever be grateful for that guy. I love him. I love that guy. Alexis Sanchez. Thomas Rosicky. Wow.
Who knew?
Wow. Thomas Rosicky. Bro, I'd take Thomas Rosicky right now at Arsenal.
Jack Wilshere.
I'd take Jack Wilshere now.
Theo Walcott, 100 goals for Theo Walcott, 100 goals for in his career for Arsenal.
Bro, I'll take Theo Walcott right now.
Kieran Gibbs, who's a proper left back. Yeah,
I'll take Kieran Gibbs at Arsenal.
Yeah,
because we're getting rid of Kieran Tierney. Yeah, who's apparently always injured but hasn't been injured for time, and is factually less injured than all the other fucking idiots that are. But don't worry, guys. We got a midfielder playing left back, and our fans are crying that he ain't nominated for team of the season. Yeah, young player of the season. Motherfucker. Yeah, he's played 1/3 of the season. What are you waffling about Skelly for fucking young player of the season for? But don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. They're fuming because Cole Palmer's in the list.
But Lee, what I'm trying to say is people are saying this has been the worst injury. Unprecedented in Arsenal's history. That's a lie. So I've just given you 11. First team. Did we have 11 first team players out this season? Did we?
Nope.
Did we? Okay. Did we win an FA Cup, Lee? Did we win an FA Cup?
Yes.
Because the worst Man United side came to the Emirates and beat us with 10 men.
Oh, this season. Sorry, my bad. I thought you meant back then. Oh, back then we had a proper manager, Norms.
Yeah. Of course we did. You know?
Even though it was on the decline, we had a better manager.
But he won 3
I'll take Wenger now. Look how fresh Wenger looks now. Wheel him out, bro. Get the Zimmer frame, get the wheelchair, fucking prop him up, pour him out, do what you got to do, bro. Yeah. I'll take Wenger now. Can you imagine the talent? The one thing I'll give credit to Wenger for, bro, that guy knew how to spot a fucking midfielder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he knew how to spot it. And Diaby, I know he had bare injuries, If Diaby had stayed fit his entire career and Wilshere had stayed fit his entire career, and Rosicky, bro, no.
Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah,
Diaby would have been better than Vieira.
Yeah, they were quality players, mate.
He would have been better with Vieira.
The way that guy glided across that pitch, man. But obviously getting that injury, I think it was it a Sunderland game? I think it was a Sunderland game, wasn't it? He picked up that bad injury and then he wasn't the same ever since. You know what I mean? Just on the treatment table. But Lee, I've got some other things, right? Because you see, this season, Dave's lost to injury. See, because remember, we've had the most injuries, the most unprecedented. But let me just give you some more facts, Lee. I'm just going to dip back into the matrix and just get some more facts for you. Yeah?
Go on, Norms. Go on.
I feel like I want
Because
to.
obviously you're being a top gooner right now because
I'm being a top gooner.
You took the blue pill.
I took the blue pill.
The blue pill wears off whenever it wears off, Norms.
Yeah,
if it goes for an hour or 20 minutes, it wears off when it wears off. You know what I'm saying about blue pills, lads?
Okay, so
I ain't never taken a blue pill in my life. Just saying.
If you know, you know. Yeah, the blue pill. The blue pill is what takes you. Like, the blue pill. It's not that pill. People in the chat. I can see what you're doing. Yeah. Listen, I'm a man.
I'm a man.
Let me say, what I'd say is that if you never ever watch The Matrix, yeah, the blue pill is the one that takes you into the Matrix.
Okay? It takes you into the Lulu land.
The Lulu land, wherever you want to call it, yeah. Where, you know, goalposts are being moved, excuses FC,
unprecedented, PGMLO,
you name it. It's that's where it is. That's where it's at, brothers. That's where it is. But anyway, so listen, we being the worst hit injury side, and that's why we didn't win the league, you know. Yeah, and Liverpool, according to certain top fans, Liverpool were lucky to win the league.
Yeah, I mean, Salah stayed fit all season. I mean, it's unprecedented.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's not like he's been. It's not like he's been here for 8 seasons, Norms, and we didn't know he existed.
Yeah.
But however, actually, it kind of makes sense because our fan base, don't remember anything past the season that we're currently on. So they probably didn't remember that Salah played in the Premier League. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. But it says when it comes to actual days lost in a total through injuries this season, it's Brighton. It's Brighton who rank at the top with a cumulative of 397 days. Okay. Behind them is the newly promoted Ipswich Town, who are second with 340 days. And Crystal Palace. Oh, Lee, what's happening? Lee, what's happening this Sunday? Can you tell me?
Saturday. No, it's Saturday.
Sorry, Saturday. What's happening? Anybody can tell me?
This Saturday because there's no Premier League Saturday.
There's no Premier League.
No, there's no Prem.
No,
we play Sunday, Norms, right?
Yeah, we play Sunday.
Yeah, we play Newcastle. So what's happening Saturday? Chat, help us out. What's happening Saturday, guys?
Help us out. Is it the below me cup?
Oh, I'll tell you what it is, Norms. I'll tell you what it is. It's the Darren Bent. We've won it more than anybody cup. We don't want that cup anymore. Cup.
Oh, that cup.
Yeah, the Darren Bent on TalkSport. We don't want that cup. We want it more than anyone cup. Yes, that's the cup. What's it called again? Please, somebody. What's it called?
What's it called, people? Come on, help us.
Chat. What's it called?
Come on,
what's it called? What's it called, guys?
Come on, man, because apparently it's the oldest cup. Apparently it's the oldest competition league. I think it's the oldest.
Oh, is this the one that Pele said that he wish he could have won?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's called the FA Cup. Sorry, Norms.
Oh God, I got that.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, boy, and you know it's quite ironic because you know if we did win that FA Cup and finished where it was, people would say, well, that wasn't good enough, but.
No, they wouldn't, Norms. They'd have the party poppers out and turn up at Islington Town Hall on the open top bus parade. Okay. We're super duper mixed and see, guys. I told you guys, you have to trust the process, guys. We've had unprecedented circumstances, guys. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Eddie and Ketty are winner in the final. Is that what we're saying?
Well, bro, I tell you, if that happens, brother. Crystal Palace are third with 319 days. Then comes Arsenal.
How is that possible, Norm, so they could get to a final when they've had so many injuries?
I don't know, Lee. You tell me.
Well, it's unprecedented.
Chat, help us out, please.
It's an anomaly. It's an You're choosing the exception and making it the rule, Normski. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
Probably that's doing. Right. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Go on, carry on. Sorry, mate.
And then comes Arsenal, who have missed. Oh, sorry. They've missed the goal. If anybody don't know who that is, that's Odegaard.
Oh, yeah.
Then comes Arsenal, who have missed Captain Martin Odegaard for much of the season with 297 days. What do you mean much of the season? What do you mean much of the season?
He missed a whopping 57 days. 57 days, which is less than 2 months, by the way.
How many games was that, though?
I'll tell you how many games that was, Normski. I think it was about 14 in all comps.
Okay, right.
I think that was 14.
Was it 14 in all comps?
I think it was 14 in all comps, Norms. I think I'm going to verify that because I don't want to put out fake news.
No, we can't. We can't put out fake news or putting things in the chat that's fake, and we didn't get it from the right sources. Yeah, so got to be careful.
Saka sauce and that. Saka sauce.
Yeah, Saka sauce. We get called out on that.
Okay, yeah. So Martin Odegaard, just for the purposes of the tape, for club and country, this is he missed 57 days and 14 games. Funny enough, 2 of the games he missed for his country were the best 2 results they've had in a decade.
How interesting.
They won 5-1 and 4-0, or 4-1 and 5-0 or something. Yeah, funny that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, he missed a whopping 57 days, guys. But don't worry, guys. This is unprecedented. Sorry, Norms, carry on. Sorry, you're fully in the matrix right now.
I'm fully in there. So, Lee, we go down to Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham players have missed a total of 273 days.
So how many days less than?
I was just going to ask you. Could you please do the maths on that one, please?
Tell me. Go on, Norms, go on.
So 290 days was Arsenal.
290.
7 days was Arsenal.
297, yeah?
Yes, and Tottenham was 273 days.
Minus 270. Norms, it's 24 days, which is less than 1 month as a combined. So literally, if you have a 24-man squad,
come on,
which is what we do, and that's because we put Ethan and Skelly.
Yes.
Because it was originally, if you remember, 22-man squad.
That's right.
So that's 1 day per member of our squad that they've missed, which is like having a day off to go clay pigeon shooting or pop balloons.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, go out and
to reveal the baby.
The baby reveal. Maybe get a new tattoo. I don't know, whatever you want to do in your downtime. Maybe go Disney World, Disneyland.
But Lee, the interesting thing about this,
and can you tell me, sorry, Norms, to cut in.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, you said that Tottenham, top Spurs, they've only had 24 days less injuries in accumulation than us. Can you tell me what's happening, Norms, I think there's something coming up on pause on the 21st of this month. I think it's going to be played in Spain. I should know this. I live here. I think it's in Bilbao, right?
Yeah.
Is it in Bilbao?
Let me just hang on a minute. Let me just put on the matrix glasses. I can confirm that. Hold on. Yeah, you're right, Lee. They are playing in Bilbao, and you know who they're playing against.
Tell me. What's going on? I'm not in the matrix.
They're probably playing against one of the worst Man United sides you've ever seen. Yeah.
Man United made the final. So I'm not in the matrix, so I don't know this.
Well, they've missed 171 days. I don't know if you care to do the maths on that. So,
oh wow! So hold on. So Manchester United. No, I'm sorry to cut in. Yeah, because you said about Tottenham, it was 24 days less with the injury. Does that factor in the fact that Kulusevski is now missing as well from yesterday?
I have no idea, Lee, but if that was the case, maybe so. But if not, it hasn't, because we only got the news this week, yeah?
Fair enough. So that's from last. Okay, fair.
We can be fair sometimes, fair. But
so Manchester United have had 171 days, you said, yeah?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so we've had 126 days more in terms of total injury. Does that break it down as to how many days Tommy Asu has missed this season, Norms? Because I'd imagine that makes up the 126, if I'm being completely fucking honest.
But Lee, I haven't finished. I haven't quite finished.
Sorry. Norms, I know you're in the matrix.
Lee, it's quite funny that these teams that are having these unprecedented injuries. Let's take Man City now. Man City.
Bless up Omar for the raid as well. Bless up to you. Treble, baby. Oh, not baby. A fucking domestic treble. Fair play to you, bro. And that boy is special.
Big up Omar, bro.
That 17-year-old boy is fucking special, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine he played in the same team as Messi. Jesus Christ. Yeah, bro. I swear, Omar. Enjoy it, my G. You fully deserve it. Bless up to you, my guy. Sorry, Norms. I sidetracked you from the Matrix. Trophies has bamboozled you because I know you're in the Matrix. Sorry. Sorry, carry on, mate.
So we're now up to Man City. Man City. So Man City and Liverpool, right? 243 days, Man City.
243 days, Normski, yeah?
Yes, my friend.
Oh, that's we had 297, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
So they've had 54 days of injuries less than Super Duper Mick.
That's
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and they've got what, a 25-man squad. Okay, cool. However, Rodri has missed the entire season.
That's correct. Yeah.
So if we take Rodri out of that, they've actually had more days of injuries. I know you're in the matrix. That snap out of it, Norms. Yeah.
I'm trying to, hang on,
take Rodri out of that because
Yeah,
Rodri's probably been out for about fucking 200 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're probably plus 150 on us. But go on, sorry, carry on, Norm. Sorry.
Okay, but you know, Lee, the funny thing about that, they're in the final.
No way, you're lying.
No, yeah, they're in the final. I don't get it.
What final were they in, Norms?
It's one of those, one of them dead cups.
Oh, is this? Oh no, Norms. I know this is the one that what's his name? Darren Bent said that. Oh, we don't want that cup. We've won it more than anyone. Cup. What's it called? Chat. What's it called?
Chat. Help us out, man.
What's it called? Oh, it's the FA Cup. Norms. That's. Oh, is that the same one? The Crystal. They're playing. I never knew. I'm not in the Matrix, Norms.
Who knew?
Yeah, and you didn't know because you're so deep in the Matrix.
I'm so deep. Listen, I will be out soon. I've got to delve in a little bit more. I will take the red pill. Believe in me. So I'm coming out. So Lee,
the Football Association Challenge Cup, social, you're hilarious.
So Lee, Liverpool was 228 days.
Oh, sorry. Let me just say that 228. Isn't that the amount of goals that Thierry Henry scored for our football club? Oh, cool. 228. Was it 229? I always get that mixed up. Oh, okay. So, certain people's favorite position, when they're not in the Matrix and they can actually attain a woman, yeah, and as our manager would say, conquer a woman. 69 days, Norms, less.
Okay, 69
than Arsenal and Norms. I'm pretty sure you said Liverpool, right?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Liverpool. You know what? That's quite funny thing. Yeah, that is. You know why I think it's Liverpool? Because my missus, is a Liverpool supporter, and Lee, she's asked me to do a guard of honor. Chat, help me out, please. Help me out.
What'd you do a guard of honor for, guys?
Well,
I mean, this is unprecedented. I don't know what we're doing. I'm new to this.
Why would people do a guard of honor, chat? Why? Why would they do a guard of honor?
Football? Why would you do a guard of honor, guys? Can somebody tell us, please? Why would you do a guard of honor, guys?
So, Lee, have you?
No, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
It means that they actually won the title, the league title.
You're joking.
No.
So
apparently, Norms, I've just checked it as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, they also made it to the League Cup final as well,
really?
And they only signed one player, who, funny enough, scored in that League Cup final, but he's been out injured a lot of the season, most of it, in fact, Norm. So the 69 days. You could probably equate to the guy that was out injured that scored in the League Cup. Okay, but they made it to a final and lost.
Yeah.
But then they won the title, the league championship, guys.
Yeah, and they won
wow,
it. I think they won it. I think they won it according to the Opta supercomputer.
Supercomputer. I love you, Norms. I knew you can say supercomputer.
I need to come out. I need to get out of here, mate.
You need to drop the red pill in a minute.
I'm coming out. I'm coming out soon, guys. I'm coming out. So Lee.
I said I'm coming out, but bruv, hold that.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you?
Sorry about that, my guy, but you're deep in the Matrix, and
Yeah,
I'll get the super chats in a minute, guys. Don't worry, I've not forgotten about us. But Norms is
we're coming down.
the blue pill's wearing off, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming back to some level of coherence.
So, Lee, so with that said, okay, it's just quite funny because all of these guys that I've mentioned, they're in some kind of final or they've won something.
Norms, I've just checked the Premier League table.
Yes.
And I've looked at the table, Norms, and there's a team in the table that used to have a Russian owner. They currently sit fifth.
Right.
They currently sit fifth. However, I clicked on them, and I've looked at their fixtures, Normski.
Yes.
It tells me here that on the 28th of this month, Normski, it says, I don't know what this is, Norms. Europa Conference League final.
Right.
I'm not sure what that is, Normski. Can the chat help us along with this, please? Because this team is fifth in the league, guys. And I've clicked on who their manager is. And he was Leicester's manager last season that got Leicester promoted by winning the title. He's in his first season at this club called, sorry, I don't know if I pronounced this right, guys. Chelsea. But it says that they're fifth in the Premier League, Norms, and they're in a Europa Conference final on the 28th, mate. Do you know how long their injuries have been? Does anyone know?
I've got the days. 151 days. Lee, 151 days. Yeah.
151 days. Let's do the maths here, Norms, here, because I mean this is unprecedented. So this is unprecedented, guys. That's 100. So they've had 146 less days of injuries. Does anyone know how long Reece James has been out injured in terms of days? Because I'm pretty sure Reece James plays for that club. I'm pretty sure he's the captain at some point. So I'm sure, doesn't Reece James's sister play for the women's team, right?
I believe so.
So, Reece James. Okay. I'd imagine he's probably done over 100 days. Wow. Okay. So basically, Norms, I think what you're trying to explain to us is it's 1,214 days. You're funny. Yeah. I think what you're trying to say to us, Normski, I know the blue pill's wearing off now.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, Luke.
Go on, mate. Go on. I'll let you have a minute, mate. Go on.
Good. Come in. I'm going to be there, mate. Yeah. All right, great.
Welcome back to reality, my friend.
I'm in my front room, mate. So I hope you like my grandparent now as well.
Yeah. He's rocked up at Kenny's.
It's a yeah, but that's the same. That's the same one that.
Oh, you got the same. Oh, you had the same graphic design.
Yeah, but
sorry, my bad.
No, but yeah, but you know what? I was privileged to have Alexis Sanchez play on it as well. Oh, it was great.
Did he sing a rendition of North London together? North London United? Because just in case anybody doesn't know, we have to play this one more time, guys. Yeah, we have to play this one more time before it goes bathroom, and then we get the super chats again. Because Norms is he's trying to get the stench.
I'm completely out of there, man. I'm completely.
The Matrix is choking him up, guys.
No, I found some. Lee, I don't know what happened there. I don't remember giving you any information. So,
to be honest with you, Norms, I have no idea what you mentioned. If I'm honest, and I'll be completely honest. By the time I wake up, this stream will probably not be here because obviously the Matrix of Arteta, the cult of Arteta, probably would have took it down. So I have no idea what's gone on. I have no idea what's happened. My memory's been erased. Yeah. By the time does anyone know what phase Dan Petrescu is in? He's at FC Cluj. He's won 5 Romanian Cups in the last 6 years and qualified for the Europa off the back of it. How come Steaua Bucharest didn't win it? Oh, that's weird because they weren't even in the final. They were against Heidenstall or something. But anyway, Dan Petrescu also won in the Russian league. Oh, he won in Japan or China. No, it was China. But anyway, sorry, I'm sidetracking. Because we need to go to this, guys, just to remind you guys, of the Matrix. Sorry, I know Norm's has just come out of it, but
I'm out of it. No.
We just have to.
I'm not going back in there, Lee. I can't, man. It's just like the problem is if I stay in there, Lee, I might just turn, and I can't afford to. I need to keep the standards up.
As long as you're not part of North London United with the elephant trunks, tusks, loft, the trunks. North London United, guys, which was when top Spurs played Manchester City, and everyone was crying. Thanks, Son's crying because apparently Son missed on purpose, guys. That was why I did the anniversary last year.
Oh yeah.
If you have a look at some of the quotes. Rants is fucking hilarious. Hashtag pray for Arsenal with this dickhead. I didn't even see them. Outrageous. Embarrassing. No way they did this. This guy's a G, bro. So glad my old man is Chelsea, and so am I because of that. Imagine supporting either of these two. Grim as fuck. And fuck right off back to South London. You not ever thought we'd help you win something. And guess what? Norms, unfortunately, for the Matrix Arsenal fans, they were all crying a year ago on the 14th of May, as you can see there. They were celebrating Man City goals. Arsenal fans were on their knees, guys, hoping Spurs and Sonny scored. Why would they not want to be in the Champions League? They're a disgrace. Cool. Well, by deliberately missing, if that's what you believe, they're now in the Europa League final, which is the tournament, by the way, just to let you know, that they qualified for by not scoring that goal from Son.
Exactly.
Yeah. And now, the worst Manchester United side I've ever seen in my fucking life is in their full final in 3 years. And guess what? Yeah, this fan base needs a humbling. Well, guess what, fuckers? Next Wednesday, you motherfuckers are sitting there watching Manchester United, who are our actual rivals, play against Spurs, who are, logistically our rivals. Hold that. Your manager, by the way, will be sitting there watching the game as well. I need to buy cigars. That's what I need to do. I need cigars for this shit. In fact, I'm going to buy a cigar for that game. But don't worry, guys, because I'm in this guy. This is the biggest Arsenal channel on YouTube, guys, on the internet, per se. This is the biggest Arsenal channel. Don't worry, guys. We're putting front and center. AFTV. Yeah, AFTV. Top Spurs against Manchester City, guys. Kick-off 8 p.m. UK, guys. Just to let you know, guys, this is exactly what he said. Live in 4K. Make sure you never forget. Because guess what? I'm always going to remember the anniversary, guys. 14th of May, 2024.
Yeah, I know it's a bit shameless tonight, but listen, there's a lot of significance for this game. So we have to do a watch along to it. And get your comments in, get your super chats in. You know what? Ibby with this.
Right there.
And get your comments in, get your super chats in. You know what?
Get your comments in, get your super chats in, guys. So listen, guys, get your super chats in. Yeah, happy days. I mean, North London United norms. I mean, I can't imagine Glasgow Celtic supporting Glasgow Rangers if it meant they could win a league. I don't think any other, like Olympiacos, Panathinaikos, mate. Norms. Do you reckon Benfica and Lisbon? What about Fenerbahce, Galatasaray? Yeah, what about West Ham Millwall? Interesting. Interesting, Norms. Before you go back on that, my friend, let me grab these super chats. I'm going to go for a leak. Crazy work, you know. But don't worry. Yeah. That motherfucker loves to copyright people for shit. Unfortunately for him. Hold that. I clipped it so you can't. Yeah, because it's not long enough. Pause. Big up to Noam. Lamine has won 4 more trophies than Arteta at Asna. For Bukayo Saka. Bless up to you, my G. Big up to Mateus. Company had 5 years of experience before buying job. Right there. Mic drop. Big up to you, my G. Big up T-Dot. Pillowfoot definitely listens to your show. The poor Chelsea United Spurs kept Coleman in a job. Pillowfoot, by the way, T-Dot, our captain, Air Flick, has had a whopping 19 shots on target this season. 19 shots on target. Just to put that into perspective, Chris Wood has scored more goals than he's had shots on target. Chris Wood, by the way. Just to let you know, guys. Just to let you know. Just to let you know, guys. Big up Gianni. That rant Norms played is ridiculous. Arteta doesn't deserve to spend $1 billion. Red billionaire bottle jobs incoming, guys. I'm sorry, Inter is worth $1 billion. They've won 7 trophies with 2 possibly coming. Pause. They've spent over 500 million, but also made 600 back. Now, what phase are Napoli in? What phase are they in? How much have they spent? In fact, how much has Barca spent in the last 3 years? They've won two titles. In fact, 2 titles. They've done a domestic treble. Got to how much was Olmo? £50 million, 60 million euro. Yeah. Mad injuries, Norms. Be interesting to see how many days out injured their players have had, mate. Because their goalkeeper was out all season, and Chesney smokes more cigarettes than me, and they got him out of fucking retirement, mate. Yeah. I remember sitting on the beach, lunging and plunging with the baddies. Yeah, and he went, fuck it, I'll go Barca. Domestic treble. Champions League semi. Cool. Bless up to you, my G. Big up Gianni, my guy. Big up to Ims. I'll take a 3rd highest paid manager in Europe. 7th longest serving manager in the top 5 leagues at the current club they're at, by the way. Offer most managers his wages, they'd come. But apparently there's no other manager out there we can get. That's a joke, isn't it? Bless up, bro. Big up Zayn Sheikh. Shout out Lee Gunner and Uncle Sagna. I think he means you, bruv.
I think he does. I'm not as good as Sagna, though.
Nah, bruv, that's crazy.
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about it? Is there underbelly colour thing that?
I had to, sorry. Big up to you, bro. Big up Man United HOJ. Love, bro. Question. You seen the X and KG Cook Rob? Bro, I don't watch that channel or channels. However, shout out X. That's my guy, bro. I love him. The other 2, not for me. Bless up, though, bro. 5 months as well. Big up to Cruyvan. Hansi Flick, it was a good season, but we have more to offer. I miss this kind of mentality at my football club. Man said it was a good season. Did you see? I don't know if you watched the game, guys. Yeah,
I did see the game.
At the end of the game, after that fucking boy scored a screamer, then set up the fucking Firmine 2nd goal. Yeah, what a pass, by the way. Yeah. After getting punched, one of the players fucking punched him in the midriff. Yeah, I was like, that's child abuse, bro. He's 17. Fucking punched him up, bro. Straight red. Yeah. As soon as that full-time whistle went, and that was their derby. Yeah, that's like playing Tottenham to win the league. Yeah. They've won it twice in 3 years at their ground. Crazy. Right. Before the game, mad accident. Well, alleged. Yeah, outside the ground. Yeah, where a car plowed in. I'm not gonna. I never shared it, and I ain't gonna share it. You can go and find it yourselves, guys. Yeah. It's fucked, right? Which is why I ain't sharing it and I ain't saying it. My point is, the Espanyol Ultras said, nah, we're boycotting the game. Fuck off. They were not coming in the ground. Fuck off. They were not coming in. And that's their derby. Yeah? They went down to 10 men. They were still attacking Norms. I mean, this is a new concept, right? Often, why are you still attacking? Yeah? And they're down to 10 men. However, as soon as the full-time whistle blows, yeah, Lamine Yamal turns around, walks straight down the tunnel. Straight down the tunnel, bro. The rest of the players all jumping around. Fucking yeah, Hansi Flick. I swear my line. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Yeah, Hansi Flick walks straight on the pitch. He's trying to get the players off the pitch. Yeah, because it's going to cause a riot like it did 2 years ago. Yeah, I swear down, Lamine Yamal. I was watching full-time whistle went. He was right on the touchline and walked straight down the tunnel. Straight out. Yeah. Then Hansi Flick's gone. Yeah, and they're all jumping around. It all kicked off. Who was the geezer that got dashed? Who dashed him? Somebody got fucking dashed off. That's one of the Espanyol players. I don't know who the Barca player was that done it. He literally just went, move! And he fucking flew, bruv. Yeah. Yeah, he walked out. He just chilled. Yeah, they did almost. They should have been 3-0 up as well, Espanyol. But, Norms, was it Balde that threw? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Bro, Hansi Flick, it was a good season. Bro, can you imagine if we had done a fucking domestic treble, what this fucking manager would say? Look how arrogant the cunt is now. I'm going to let you go on that. I'm going to listen, but I need to pee, bro.
Yeah. No. But no, I'm just saying that it's just, you know, you look and at the start of the season, as I said earlier on, you know, we looked at the transfer window and said, right, okay, you know, we're going to go and get that striker in. Nothing happens. We end up getting Calafiori, as I said, that ends up playing as a left back that you hardly see now because he's so injury prone. You got Moreno, who now is our IT solution up front, because you got Kai Havertz. I think the problem is, the problem is now is that you're going to have this situation like, listen, these players that we've been linked with in the summer, like Gyökeres, yeah, I don't want to see. I'm telling you now, people, I do not want to see Sesko. I've not got time for another project. I've not got time for another project, right? We need to make sure we've got ready-made players in there. And Berta has his work cut out because obviously he's got to be dealing with the contract situations. He's got to be dealing with players that are coming back from loan that we need to get rid of, right? They're talking about, we've got, you're hearing different figures, 100 million. Some are saying 300 million. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah. But my thing is this, yeah, people. My thing is this, right? At the end of the day, yeah, we will hear rumors, transfer rumors after transfer. I used to do transfer daily back in the day. I used to do it. Right? I used to do it every day. I used to come home from work, set up my green screen, get in there, and I was just repeating myself. Last season, or the season that's just gone, when we was meant to go and get the striker, we didn't. Right? That's on Mikel Arteta and that's on Edu. Yeah? That's on them. Right? I think these owners have brought Berta in for a reason. Right? And that reason is to say, bro, Mikel, you need to come true. I think what will happen is that Berta will give him the players, but it will also give him enough rope to hang himself. That's what I feel that's going to happen. And guys, I'm famous about talking about the cheese wire team. Yeah? These Italians don't mess about. You know how it goes, man. They call into a dark room and say, yo, come and sit down, man. What you saying? What happened? Yeah. And then, they got their next man behind them with the cheese wire. Yeah. In the back of the boot, Mikel Arteta's gone. The problem is now is that we have a situation now where we have to get rid of loads of players. Yeah. I don't want to see. I know Lee. I know Trossard was your man, but he ain't cutting it now more. But I mean, I'm also hearing rumors that, he's going to be offered a contract. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that is not the case. I'll keep Kenny. I'll keep Kenny's out. I'll keep Thomas Partey. I'll keep him. Obviously, if we are getting this Zubimendi, from what I've seen him when I saw him against Man United, the only time he looked good was in the European Championship. Yeah, that's the only time he looked good. Yeah, whether he's going to cut it in there, I don't know. I just don't know. I think the league is going to be too physical for him. But it looks like at some point we're gonna get this guy. But for me, we need to sort out the striker. And what's going to be interesting, as I said earlier on, is that Mikel Arteta wants Sesko. We're going to probably pay a little bit more money for Sesko than we are going to pay for Gyökeres because he's now got a buyout clause that's now dropped down to around about 60 million. Listen, I know some people are saying that the type of football that we play won't actually suit Gyökeres, so why bother go for it? But listen, as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Mikel Arteta is paid 15.6 million. Right? Combine, you take the two managers that are way above this guy. Yeah, Hansi Flick, who's on 9.6 million, has just done a treble. Yeah, and you take Hansi Flick. I'm talking about Inzaghi. Sorry, Inzaghi, who's on 5.6 million, and Enrique is on 9.6 million. Add those two together, yeah, that's 15.2 million. Mikel Arteta is on 15.6 million. How come this guy is rewarded for failure? Yeah. What are they going to say now? We have regressed this season, people. We have regressed 15 points behind Liverpool. 21 points dropped from winning positions. That is not good enough. But you know how they're going to dress this up? They're going to say, well, listen, we went to the semi-finals, unprecedented injuries. They're going to blame the referees as they do. Well, we've just given you the facts. I was in the Matrix and I gave you the facts. Yeah. We worked out all the injuries, the days are long and whatever. Yeah. Wenger had 11 first team players out in 2015 and he went on to win a FA Cup. And if you want to chuck in a Charity Shield, you can do that. Yeah. So I don't want to hear no excuses that it's been the worst, injury in Arsenal's history. It hasn't. Yeah. They put that narrative in your head. So that's what we go around in. Oh, Rico, you have to work with this. You have to work with that. You know what I mean? And look what he's done. You're hearing it. Look what he's done. Look what he's done. Yeah. Well, listen, African, wait, get out the Matrix. But I don't know if you're doing it as you're saying I must get out because it's been in my mind against Arteta or what. But I'm telling you now, those top gooners, yeah, they need to come out of the Matrix. Yeah, the Arteta Matrix, because they just believe anything this guy says. Yeah, he's a politician. The man is a narcissist. Yeah, the man is a protagonist. Yeah, everything is around him. It all centers around him. Yeah, he controls the narrative. He controls the press conferences. Anything that this guy does, he has to be in control. He's a control freak. Yeah, as Michael said, he's an absolute control freak. But there are certain fans, certain top gooners that have taken offense to this. Yeah, they've taken offense to this because they don't like us talking about our precious Mikel Arteta. At the end of the day, this club brought in a rookie manager in 2007 with no, what you call it, experience. No experience whatsoever. Brought him in. We're not a potty training club. You know, when you're getting your little baby to start learning how to use the old potty, and every now and again they keep missing it. That's what we are. Yeah, I always use this phrase. I used to use this. Would you give somebody that just passed in a three-wheeler Robin Reliant, would you give them the keys to an 18-wheel juggernaut? Would you? Yes or no? Would you? No, you wouldn't. But this club has done this, right? And this guy is now in the club and he's done his work experience with us. He's done his work experience. 2 8th place finishes. Yeah, a 5th place finish. We bottled the league in 2022-23. Last season, we dropped off. And this season, we are way off. But people want to blame it on injuries. People want to blame it on refereeing decision. Yeah, Liverpool were lucky. Liverpool were lucky. Now, what Slot did is he came in. This is the other narrative as well. Oh, well, they never ever, if you said would we feature them in the players of Klopp's team, in our team, people will say no. All of a sudden, now that they've won the league, oh, well, look what they've got. They've got world-class players. Yeah, it's that moving of the
bro. They're not taking Salah over Saka. Let's be real with it. They would not take Salah over Saka, bro.
It's crazy, brother. It is really
bro, they
crazy.
would not take any of their left wingers, Gakpo, Diaz over Martinelli. They wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't. They would not take Alisson over Raya.
No.
They're not taking Van Dijk Konate over Gabriel and Saliba. They're not taking Trent over Timber. They're not taking fucking Robbo over Calafiornia. Yeah, they're not. They're just not doing it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what have I done here? Yeah, they're not doing it, bro. Yeah, they're not taking McAllister over fucking Declan Rice. Yeah, they're not taking Gravenberch over Partey. They're not taking Szoboszlai over Odegaard. Yeah, they're not taking fucking Noodles, over 29. That's the entire 11. They're not taking their manager over ours. So what we're doing here? But now, the horse has bolted. He's fell flat on his fucking face again. Oh, I inherit the world-class squad. Oh, funny. Now you want to look back to previous. But it's funny because when we speak, firstly, we get cut off all the time. Yeah. Every time we go on a panel show, yeah, we get cut off. And this is why, yeah, when I was on with Potts earlier, bless up Potts, yeah, bless up Mighty, African Gooner, yeah, and so on and so forth, and Yardman, yeah. This is why we come across bad when we're on panel shows, yeah? Yeah, which is why I barely do them. Yeah, next season, I'm barely doing fuck all, mate. These people don't even know yet. Yeah, I'm barely doing fuck all because you know what? Yeah, you want to get my opinion? Cool, come to my channel. Yeah, simple as that, because I ain't getting cut off. And that's why I said to Potts, end the stream, Potsy, because I'll just say what I want without getting spoke over. Every time you go on a panel, North goes on a panel, so Matty, so on and so forth, yeah? Jez, DJB, all of us, yeah? When we go on a panel, straight away they're on you. So you sit there and let them speak. Fair enough, tonight I didn't. I went in there like a wrecking ball because I fucking know. As soon as he said, yeah, when Yardman said to Marty, yeah, and Yardman goes, yo, yeah, we beat Man City 5-1, and what? He would go, oh, but it was a good day out. That fucking rattled me, bro. Good day out. Yeah, guess what? Who won the league, mate? Oh, Liverpool. Yeah, when we beat Real Madrid. Ooh, Shtiti. Who won the champion? Oh, Barcelona. Yeah, oh, but we beat Real Madrid 5-1. Cool. Who's going to win it, mate? PSG or Inter. Good day out, though. Yeah, and that what rattled me, Norms, yeah? Right? The thing is, if you let these people speak, and what rattled me as well, in Glasgow, you were in my chat earlier. Duke was there. A few others in there was there, yeah? When I played the audio while I was live watching the Barca game, watching a proper manager, by the way, proper team, managed through injuries, so on and so forth, nearly did a quad, nearly don't pay the bills. However, he's done domestic treble. Yeah, and he won the league. Yeah, at his neighbours again. Well, not him, but the club. 2 years out of 3. When Yardman asked him a question, he asked him a question straight away back. How about answer the fucking question I asked you, mate? Yeah, and this is why you have to cut him off straight away. But then what happens is we then come across aggressive. We're rude. We're intimidating. We're angry. Oh, he's drunk. Well, because I said drink on fucking camera. Bro, I'm far from drunk, mate. I'm not even tipsy. But that is always labelled at me because I drink on camera. Guess what? Because I can. Yeah, where'd you see all these? Oh, because they're not allowed. Because Arteta won't let him in the press conference. Football.shit won't let him allow. Oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, you were drinking on camera. I can do what I want when I want for as long as I fucking want with who I want. Yeah, and I can say what the fuck I want, yeah? And I can say it unapologetically, and I can scream and shout and swear whatever I want, yeah? Do you know why? Because I don't care. Because I'm not looking to get in the mainstream. Fuck Sky Sports, fuck TNT. They've killed English football, mate. Normally, you know this. You're fucking a little bit older than me, respectfully, yeah? You remember Granada TV?
Yep.
Yeah? Granada TV had a stake in Arsenal, Man United, and Liverpool. They had 9.9% or whatever when Peter Illwood was at our club back in the day. Yeah, Granada TV and all that. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, yeah, these men do not like the way we speak. So what they do is they think they're smarter than us. Well, I'm not. Oh, why do I have to pin my flag to a mast? I'm an Arsenal fan. I just want us to win. And I do want us to win. Cool. Well, if you want us to win, then surely the quickest way to win is fuck this geezer off. Yeah, and that geezer Marty's a year older than me. Yeah, he's a year older than me. So you've actually seen this club not take time with Wenger, not take time with Georgie Graham. Yeah, and now you want to chat shit. Yeah, and I don't dislike him as a person. He's cool. Yeah, as a person, same with a gal. Same with African Goon. I'll get him on the channel. That'd be funny if I can get all 3 of them on at once. Yeah. But at the same time, bro, they don't believe a word they're saying. It's like, I don't want to scream and shout, oh, it's a must-win game against Newcastle to secure 2nd place. That's why I was like, can you hear what he's saying, guys? To secure first loser. What, do you want to finish 3rd or 4th? Nobody cares, mate. His own words, we can't win the league. I said, so why is it a must-win game then? Because it's a Gooner buzz phrase, Norms, yeah? Oh, it's a must-win game. I see it all over Twitter every day. Yeah, when it's a must-win game after we've been on a shit run. It's a must-win game. Cool. Well, if you don't win, what are you going to do about it then? You're going to brush it under the carpet and go, oh, heads up, on to the next. So it's not a must-win game. Because if it's a must-win game, there is consequences at the end of it if you do not win. Round and round we go. Yeah, African goons sitting there going, oh, well, yeah, well, you can't tell me if I want to buy a kit. After I told you, I'll guarantee you buy a shirt. Yeah. After he's so you give it all that, but then you're going to go and buy the kit. You're part of the problem.
Exactly. Yeah,
and obviously, if you need to bounce it,
I'm going to give it another 15 minutes.
I'll stay for about 15 and we'll wrap.
Yeah. But Lee, this is the fight that we have to fight, man. You know what I mean? But as I said, you're giving us the platform. I know we've talked about this in.
No, you've got your own platform, Norms.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is that you've given us the voice because I think there's a lot of people. I think that the community is growing. Yeah. Listen, some people might look at you and say, "Well, Lee's got a cult or whatever." That's their
the cult of Lee Gunner, bro.
Well.
No, Norms. The Rat Army.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring that up. The Rat Army.
Let me get my rat out, balls. Let me get my rat. That sounds mad. That's a what?
Why are you gay?
Get my rat out.
But the reach that you're having, you know what I mean? And because your voice is loud, you know what I mean? People don't like it, and it's growing. You know what I mean? There's more people, and you're giving us the platform to come on and share our views on that. And there's other people out there that think like this. You know what I mean? A lot of your chat, obviously you're gonna have the odd ones that come in and try and do what they need to do, but this is what it is.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Yeah, I'll just say what I think, bro. Yeah, and I know I'm entertaining. I know that. I know I'm fucking hilarious as well. I know I'm funny as fuck, and I'm quick.
Yeah,
with my banter. Yeah, I get that from my dad. But my ruthless side comes from my mother, bro. My mum's ruthless.
Yeah. But Lee, honestly, we're not, because I just happened to just flick through it, and mate, I'm just trying to think of a boxing fight where when you just had man up on the ropes. And it literally, the ref, Dan tried to stop.
Dubois against AJ.
Yeah. Listen, Dan, bless his heart, tried to come in and,
Dan was trying to wrap up before. I said, no, Dan, send me the link. He's like, I'm trying to wrap. I said, no, you're staying live, Dan. He was like, how? I said, Dan, please stay. I beg you stay. I swear, I'm not even lying. I said, Dan, please, I beg you stay live for half an hour. I said, this game's 6 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Then they put fucking 7 minutes stoppage time, didn't they? Yeah. Dan was trying to get out there for a minute. Premsy had enough. He fucked off. He was like, I can't listen to this bullshit. But this is what it is here. They try and suppress your opinion. Yeah. And it's always like Northside has it. Yeah. With loads of people like fucking she knows nothing. Yeah. Like talking over him. They always talk over you, Norms. Yeah. Which is why I do it to them. And now they don't like it. Fuck you. Shut up. Yeah. Bro, you could tell them that the sky is blue. And they'll go, no, it's pink. No, but the sky's blue, mate. You show them fact-based evidence. The sky's blue in the day. It's blue.
Lee,
and they go, no, it's pink. Arteta told us.
No, but Lee, there's context. There's context to that.
Context. It could be pink if it's a sunset. Or Northern Lights.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. That there's so many buzzwords as well. As I said, we talked about this earlier on. When
roadmap,
process,
pieces,
energy,
ingredients, energy, unprecedented.
Listen, man.
This is how you can close them so quick, bro. Yeah, because they all sound the same. Yeah, they all sit there going, "Well, I'm not quite Arteta out. Yeah, but I'm not fully. He has to deliver next season." Well, you said that last season, mate. I said that to both of them. You said that last. I don't know, mate. I've never seen them on streams until Potts this season. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. African Goon. I've seen his tweets, bro. Yeah, I've seen him on Twitter for years. I've seen him on streams for years. Yeah, he's totally different on YouTube than he is on Twitter. He's like super top, tippity top Gooner on Twitter. Yeah, but on YouTube, he's a little bit more like impartial.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but on Twitter, he's super 100%. Oh, I'm tippity top. Yeah, and it's like that's what I said to him. I said, "Don't think I ain't seen your tweets, bro. I'll find your tweets right now." And all of a sudden, he was like, and I see him looking up, and I'll say, "Nervous now, isn't you, mate? Yeah, go and watch the stream, guys. They're nervous now, isn't you?" And you know he's deleting tweets. He's thinking shit. Yeah, because this is the thing, yeah. These men chat absolute bollocks, yeah. They chat bollocks, bro. They try to bamboozle you, right? As soon as you ask them a question, they'd cut you off and they ask you a question. No, motherfucker, answer my question. Yeah. But then if you allow them to go, they go for 4 or 5 minutes, which is cool. Yeah. But now they've bamboozled everyone so much and they've diverted here, there, and they're like a chick. They're like a bird. Yeah, they're like a woman. Yeah, bam, all over here, there, and now you forget all the shit that you wanted to say because they've twisted your head up. That's why I cut them off straight away. No, hold up. That's factually incorrect. Yeah, and that's why when he said, factually, African Guna said, factually, Arteta's done better in the last 5 years than Arsene Wenger's last 5 years. So I let him land the last 30 seconds. I went, right, cool. Factually, that's incorrect. He finished second. Well, that's what we did. Yeah, he finished 4th FA Cup, 5th FA Cup. Yeah, or 4th, 5th. Yeah, it was 2nd, 4th, or 4th, 3rd, 5th FA Cup. Yeah, 2nd, bottled the title. 4th or 3rd FA Cup, 4th or 3rd, either way. Yeah, FA Cup. No, sorry, nothing. Yeah, 5th FA Cup, 6th, sacked. But 6th, he got us to Europa League semi. Yeah. And he also got us to a League Cup final. So factually, you're incorrect, mate. Next, he's got us to 4 finals in his last 5 years and a semi-final. This manager's got us to 1 in 5.5 years. So factually, that's a lie. But if you allow them to go and do that and just carry on, that is on. And there was 2,000 people nearly watching that, yeah? Now that's getting spread out to rival fans that don't know the history of our club and what it was. New fans, that support Arsenal or other clubs. Fans that are just like, they're not invested in it. It don't hurt them. It don't fucking upset them, no matter what club. I just like the banter and the entertainment and the fucking to and fro. And they go, yo, this Lee Gunner's a fucking idiot. Look at him. Look how angry he is. No, motherfucker's lying. Yeah, but they don't like the truth norms, and they try and dismiss the truth with us, on streams. Yeah, and that is why I'm so blessed I have this platform. Yeah, because this platform has given a fucking platform to other people as well. Yeah, and I swear down, I said this the other day. Yeah, Jezza, Potts, and Northside. Yeah, I swear down. I was looking at them, I'm thinking, yo, these men are getting other people on. Yeah, I used to do that, but then I was getting dickheads on here that try and cancel me, so I fucking stopped doing it. Yeah, so I kept my circle tight. Pause. Right. So now I'm like, no, fuck this. Yeah, there's enough of us that have been on streams on other channels. I'm like, bless up to all of them because now more people are setting up channels. Aaron, Shane, someone fucked. Yeah, and the way they've swerved, getting knocked out of the Champions League the other day. Yeah, by dropping the Zubamendi, here we go. Well, it ain't a here we go. It's a buyout clause, and we ain't paid the fucking money, mate. So it's not done.
It's not done. It's not a done deal.
Yeah, you can't talk to the player unless you pay the money, mate.
So what were they? I heard, what was they arguing? They were saying that that you was wrong concerning that. What were they saying with regards to the buyout?
He was trying to say that if you speak to the club, Marty was saying, if you speak to the club, because he weren't listening, he was talking over me. Yeah, but if you negotiate with the football, I said, what are you negotiating, brother? It's a buyout clause. It's 60 million euros.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you have to do, and I swear I'm not lying, what you have to do is deposit 60 million euros in the FA of Spain. Now you're allowed to talk to him, or his representatives. Yeah. You're not allowed to do that until you deposit the money in the Spanish FA. Now, if 5 clubs deposit 60 million euros in the Spanish FA, now 5 clubs can now talk to the player's agent and him. Right? Now he gets to choose what he's doing. And if he decides, now fuck it, I'm not going to Arsenal. Yeah, cool, he ain't going to Arsenal. He could go somewhere else, for example, yeah? But if he decides, now fuck it, I'll stay at Sociedad, they then just transfer all the money back to the clubs.
Right,
yeah. But you legally have to, and this is how I caught these fuckers out again, you legally have to deposit the money to be able to speak to him and or his agent. You have to. So then I said, it's African Goon. So what you're saying is we tap the guy up then? He went, yeah. I said, cool. He said, yeah. I said, cool. 115 is irrelevant then, yeah? Yeah, hold that. Nothing. Yeah, because these men want it for one way and not the other way, yeah?
Yeah.
We have tapped him up, bruv. Let's not take the piss. We've tapped him up. We have not deposited 60 million euros. When Thomas Partey left, we deposited 50 million euros in the Spanish FA. They phoned up Letty and said, yo, we've got 50 million euros. Thomas Partey's leaving. He's going to Arsenal. He's agreed terms. He never even cleared his line.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You don't talk to the football club.
Yeah,
no, you don't talk to the football club. You don't deposit the money to the football club. It's a buyout clause, bro. The only way you can get around that, yeah, is like Man U did with Xerxes. Yeah, you can phone the football club and go, yo, listen, we know he's got a buyout clause, 30 million, whatever it is. We'll pay over the buyout clause, but we want to stagger the payments. Yeah, which is why when Fabrizio's talking about this Huijsen going to fucking Madrid, it's a 50 million pound buyout, bruv. Yeah, Fabrizio posted out saying they're trying to structure the payments, yeah, and do it in 3 installments. Yeah, not one solution, he said. Basically, what he was telling you 48 hours ago is they found a solution. Yeah, so not paying the fucking buyout clause, mate. Yeah, and he's longed it out and longed it out. Bro, the guy's already fucking in Madrid. He's done his medical. He's probably passed. Yeah, what we're doing here, they long it out, bro.
Yeah.
It's a buyout clause. You have to drop the dough, brother. Yeah, these men don't get it. Yeah, if it's no buyout clause, cool. You go and negotiate. You can phone the agent. You can speak to the player. Buyout clause, you can't.
Yeah.
It's jarring. But listen, I'll let you bounce. I'll let you bounce. I'm going to stay live for about 20. Yeah,
but that's always the case, though. That is always the case. You know, this club never fails to what's the name? You know, because it's just every time, you know, we're meant to do what we're meant to do, get over that line, we just can't do it. And unfortunately, yeah, Mikel Arteta has had 6 years, 750 million, yeah, and I don't see, you know, I don't see any way of us getting over the line. I don't see it. I don't see it. We can buy all the top players we want. Yeah, I just don't see it. This summer is going to be a very interesting summer. It's going to be a very interesting summer. I just pray that Berta, you know, does his thing. You know what I mean? And
bro, buy him everything he wants, and then he's fucked.
Yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah, just
because the excuse will be norms. Yeah, if he don't get what this fan base that love him and suck him off think he should get, yeah, then when he gets potted, they'll blame Berta. Oh, they never backed him. And now he's going to go and shine somewhere else. No, he's not. Who's going to employ the fucker, mate?
Exactly. Just to finish here. Yeah, just to finish here. Because that's the new narrative now. Yeah. Berta needs to now hit the ground running. Yeah. Because he has to
deliver straight away.
Now, the difference is that why couldn't the hierarchy have done the same thing when they were looking for a manager at the start? Why couldn't they have gone and got an experienced manager? Yeah.
Best in class.
Yeah. So this is what it is. So this is what. So the blame, if it goes wrong, they're going to blame Berta, and the whole cycle starts again. And Mr. Patrice Evra is going to say those famous words, Netflix FC.
Before you go, very quickly, yeah.
Yes, bro.
Buyout clause. Can you speak to the player? Yes, a player with a buyout clause in their contract can generally speak to a potential purchasing club if that club makes an offer that matches the buyout amount. The player's current club would not be able to prevent these discussions. So, a buyout clause is contractual provision that allows a player to be released from their contract by a designated club, often the club that they currently play for. If another club pays a predetermined amount of money, the buyout fee. Purchasing club right. When a club makes an offer that meets the buyout clause, it signifies their willingness to pay the amount to acquire the player. This also means the player has the right to negotiate with the potential purchasing club, and their current club cannot prevent this. Club obligations. The player's current club is then obligated to either release the player or negotiate with the purchasing club. Bro, you're not allowed to speak to the fucking player until you pay the money and put it in the fucking bank.
But all they've got to do, Lee, is just do a simple Google search. Yeah, but what it is they get bamboozled. They get bamboozled with all of this. Yeah, after we snuck out of the semi-finals, they just throw that Zubimendi thing. Remember what was it? I think it's twice or 3 times now that they've thrown this Zubimendi thing in.
Yeah, after the Man United fuck up, Newcastle fuck up, they dropped it. When we played Man United and Newcastle, and we fucked up. They window shut and they dropped the Zubimendi news. Why? Because we were out of the cups.
Yeah. So that
all of a sudden we lose to PSG. We've got a guard of honor at the Anfield. Oh, here we go, guys. Cool. Where's the money paid, mate? Because last time I checked, you're not allowed to pay it until the window's open. Yeah. So guess what? You've tapped him up.
Yeah.
But that's okay because it's Arsenal. When it's Man City doing it, it's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
This man chats shit, Norms.
Bro, Lee, I'll tell you what. I'd love to talk more. Yeah.
Go to bed, man.
But I'm gonna
stay live for about another. I'll do another 10, 15. I'm gone.
Yeah, I've got a early start. So I'm gonna leave you to chat with the chat. You know,
shout your channel out as well, bro.
Yeah,
so
yes,
as well, and it's
TV.
in the title.
Yeah, Norski TV. Doing going on Northside's show later on today. When I say later on today, tonight. All or nothing. So doing that, I do
all
my
for
show.
Nothing.
All for nothing, shall I say? I do my show on a Wednesday. I do my show on a Wednesday. What's going on podcast? I go on Shane Gooner's. Obviously, you're coming your show as well. We do the emergency streams, which I think are absolutely brilliant. And it's just been fantastic. The chat has been absolutely world class. Using the words of Aaron, Messi like, Ronaldo like, you know what I mean? Definitely not Arteta like, yeah, definitely not Arteta like. And let me just say this to the chat, guys. Look, if you anybody happen to see Kenny Ken, tell him I will pay the rent, okay? Because you've all got a problem with me being in his yard, okay? Right. So apologies. Yeah, I've kept it clean. Everything's all nice and spick and span. Yeah. Listen, I lied.
Yeah, no, yeah, beat it for the night. That's what
I beat it, man. It was one of those ones. I mean, Kenny Ken's house, and it's a lovely house, man. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go and play the Grand Prix now, and then
you're gonna do a rendition of North London United
forever,
North London together,
North London forever. But no, big up to you, Lee.
Bless up for your time always, my guy.
The like button, smash up the like button, and subscribe to get him to 120. What you now, Lee? What you on? 120 what? 124?
124, I think.
Yeah, man. At 125.
Yeah, 124. Yeah, 124, 526.
Wow. Listen, man, you're moving, man. You're moving. You know
how yeah, what phase am I in?
What phase are you in, bro? What phase are you in?
Always
keep it real, keep it real, keep it coming. This is what we have to do, bro. Yeah, keep the standards up, people. Keep the standards up. But listen, big up to everybody. Listen, I'm out of here. Take care.
Love, brother.
See you soon, Lee. Right,
make sure you sub to Norms, guys. Link in the title.
No problems. Take care.
Now, real talk. Fucking hell. Now, real talk though, yeah? These men bamboozle you. They chat shit. Then they sit there and they give it to Bertie about, I'm a level-headed gooner. Well, you don't even know what the word gooner means, you prat. Like, what are we doing here? You don't even know what that word means. Yeah? I'm not a gooner, bruv. I'm a gunner. You don't know what gooner means. I'm back at my second home. You don't work at the Emirates, mate. And if you do, fair play. And I know a few people that do. Hence where I get my info from. And my info is infoing, as you guys know. Yeah, I'm sick to death of it. Yeah, I'm sick to death of these people. Yeah, they want to bamboozle you. They want to, and do you know what they do? Yeah, they're very smart in the way they do it. They all speak very soft and calm, which is cool. Fair play to them. Yeah. Unfortunately for them, as soon as they're chatting shit, I'm cutting them off. You're lying. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. No, but you're talking over me. Yeah, because you're lying. So let me just pull you up on that point. Now I'm the aggressive one. Now I'm the nasty one. Because now I'm stopping them from spreading lies. And then everyone, look at him. He's always angry. Oh, it must be because he's drunk. Are you mad? No matter how many times you say a lie, it's still a lie, mate. Oh, he smokes on camera. Yeah, guess why? Because I do what the fuck I want, mate. Because I can. Because I can. Now, these men are edging their bets here, right? Trying to position themselves strategically into a top job in the media. They want to be the next football writer for a certain shit rag. They want to get in a press conference. I mean, Canton and fucking Harry have made it. Yeah, fair play to them. That ain't a diss at them, by the way. Fair play to them. Yeah, but now I can't take their opinion at all. It's irrelevant. Because they're never, ever, ever going to say what they actually mean. Yeah, and let's be real with it. Yeah. I've done shows with Canton. Yeah, I've been to games with Canton. Yeah, stood next to Canton at games. Totally different guy now. Totally different person. However, I'm not. Robbie, I'll just sing that song. Just sing that song. One awesome thing. No. Louder. The game's about glory, mate. You either win or you lose. Yeah, I've been on streams with Harry. I've actually met Harry as well. But now you're in the mainstream media and you're in Arteta press conferences. He said it on the show with Sophie the other day. That's why I put the cult thing. Yeah, because they were talking about, is it a cult? Is it a cult? Yeah, and I always watch YouTube videos on 1.5 times speed because these men talk way slow. I ain't got time for it. So I just have it on the background on my Mac, on my phone. Yeah, 1.5 times speed. I ain't got time to listen to an hour and a half, mate. Hour and 20. 1.5 times speed. The amount of times that Sophie dropped, oh, well, when I was on TalkSport and when I was on Sky Sports, that's all they care about, bro. That's all they care about. Sky Sports, TalkSport. When me and Tom, Harry said, when me and Tom, was in the press conference after the PSG second leg, yeah, and he said we were the better team. Me and Tom looked at each other like, what the fuck? Well, why didn't you question him then, mate? 'Cause he's right in front of you. It's all well and good looking at each other going, what the fuck? Rolling your eyes. Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't. Thomas, did you just see and hear what he said? And he said it so dominantly. Oh, yes, Harold. I did. Anyway, next question. Fuck off. How about say to him, hold up a minute, mate. Sorry to cut in. Sorry to butt in, mate. But factually, that's incorrect. The two teams that are in the final are the best two teams in it, mate. What are we doing here? Yeah, and then they say that we're the ones that are doing it for money. No, these men are fucking keeping their jobs, bruv. Which is cool, and I've got no problem with that. Yeah, and I'm cool with them doing what they're doing. However, don't pretend you're fucking better than me, mate. Which is what they do. Oh, when I interviewed Mikel Arteta. Oh, and when I spoke to Mikel Arteta. Oh, and you can tell he loves the club. Yeah? DJB said it the best. Harry said it on a short. In fact, let me get that short. These people with egos will leave your ego at the door, my friend. Like Gal Davis did. Like Anita Jones did. Like Juliet Farrington did. Leave your ego at the door and press him. But you won't. Because when Tom asked him a question, Thomas, the tank, asked him a question, he went and he pointed at him. Yeah, and said, well, you should know the answer to that because you've been here and I've seen your face in many press conferences. So why are you asking me that? I'm paraphrasing, but it was roughly around these ways. Why are you asking me that question? Because you already know. He's basically saying, don't chat to me. You're chatting shit. Hold that. And he's staring and pointing. And he's sitting there, posture level 100, smug grin, intimidating. He's the manager of one of the biggest clubs in the world. Gets him paid 15 fucking million quid a year. All them journalists in that room add their annual wages up, combined, they're not getting paid 15 million quid a year, mate. So now, oh shit, I have to keep my employment. Oh, Thomas, did you see how he looked at it? Yes, Harold, I did. Unfortunately, I'm the chief sports writer for football.shit now. Harold. So I have to keep my employments going. Fuck off. Get out of here, man. I'm sick to death of these people. Yeah? Leave your ego at the door, and you're talking about egos. No, it's jarring, man. Yeah, these men want to chat to me. Nah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, Harry didn't want Unai Emery, which is cool. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants. But when you put it out in public, mate, you get criticized for it. Same as I do. Same as I do. Yeah, and when you didn't want Unai Emery, well, can you tell me when Super Duper Mix gone 22 games unbeaten? Can you tell me that? Has he even ever done that? Can you tell me that? Has he ever actually done that? But don't worry, guys. I'm the negative one because I shout and I scream and I smoke cigarettes on camera and I drink cheap Spanish beer. Yeah, and I'm always angry. You know, Mighty said, oh, you're always angry. You're smoking and drinking. Yeah, and you've got an angry life. You're always negative. Brother, you know nothing about my life. Yeah, all you see is little clips of me on the internet because nobody watches my content like that, apart from the real ones that are here every day. Yeah, all these people that have a bad opinion of me, yeah, don't watch my content, which is fine. You don't have to. Nobody cares. I genuinely don't care. However, facts don't care about your feelings. And facts always win. And like I said, when these men get told, yo, but bro, the sky's blue. It's blue. I can see it. Well, it's not now. It's black. Yeah? The sky's black. But it's blue. It's data. It's blue. The sky, no, it's pink. No, Arteta told me it's pink. No, brother. I'm showing you fact-based evidence. It's blue, brother. I'm looking at it. I'll take a picture. No. Because when the sun sets, yeah, the sky will go pink. And when there's northern lights, it will go pink. So it's pink. You're taking the exception to the fucking rule, mate. Like, what are we doing here? And this is what they do. These men that get into press conferences ignore everything they say. Ignore everything because they left their fucking egos, yeah, years ago. No, sorry, they didn't leave their egos years ago. Then now, Canton's bowling around, all 6'4" of him, large and in charge. Oh, I used to be a geography teacher. I hated my job. Mate. Now I'm sitting there front and centre asking Mikel Arteta questions in the presser. I'm the chief sports writer for the shittest rag, worse than the Sun newspaper. He's made it. Fair play to him. Honestly, fair play. I'm not knocking him for that. Fair fucking play to him. Don't sit there like you're better than me, mate, because you fucking ain't and you're lying. Yeah? So ignore everything that geezer says. Yeah, because he is not speaking as an Arsenal fan, an Arsenal supporter. Yeah, he is speaking as a fucking journalist to keep his employment going for as long as he can. The same as this manager in a press conference. The manager in the press conference couldn't give two fucks about any of us. Couldn't care about the players. He's just saying what he has to say to keep his employment going and bamboozle you with psychology, which is unbelievable, that, by the way. That guy's IQ is crazy. He's got unbelievable IQ. Yeah, he's a super intelligent guy. However, he's a shit football manager. And that is what you're based on and judged on. Unless you bamboozle millions of people that are just happy not getting pammed 6-0 and 8-2. Don't worry about trophies, guys. They then sit there lying like our manager. Ben White's not played all season. Yes, he has. He played the first 3 months, you prat. Why didn't Harry? Oh, Harold. Super Duper Mix just said right in front of me, literally just there, Harold, that Benjamin White has not played a single game all season. Oh, yes, Thomas, I know. He played the first 3 months, Thomas. He played the first 3 months. Well, Harold, should we say something? No. We better not say anything, Thomas. Otherwise, we'll get kicked out. Fuck off. Yeah, get out of here, man. Oh, guys, I walked out and there were 7 players, guys. And I realized they were all injured, guys. Well, Thomas Partey weren't. He was suspended, you prat. So there's only 6. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, lies. A lie told a billion times. Not even a billion times. If you say something, yeah, I'll give an example. Yeah, we've all been in lockdown. Yeah, we all sat in lockdown. Roadmap, infection rate. Yeah, roadmap. Oh, we have a roadmap back to normality. The infection rate. Yeah, man said Lee's drunk again. Bro, I don't care what you tell me. I am not drunk. No matter how many times you try to dismiss me, you pussy, yeah? You will never dismiss me. And unfortunately for you, my friend, my channel grows every day. Unlike your mushroom penis. Sorry to break it to you, mate. Yeah, and I get told this all the time. Oh, Lee, you're drunk. I'm not drunk, bruv. I drink on camera. And fucking what? If you think I'm drunk, you're crazy, brother. Sometimes I am drunk, to be fair. However, just because I'm spitting facts, mate, and it's hurt your feelings, doesn't mean I'm drunk. Pathway. We have the pathway back to normality. Roadmap. Infection rate. Death toll. Matt, you keep hearing it and hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. It's how people learn languages, bruv. As soon as you hear a certain phrase and or word, I said 500 times, it opens up a new neurological pathway in your fucking brain. So now you remember that word or and or phrase. It's how people learn languages. It's how they learn languages. So when this dickhead saying process, youth project, it takes time, a journey to be proud of. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here, bruv? Injuries, belief, yeah, phases. You keep hearing that. Most people on the planet are fucking spastics. Hence why I don't like people. Together, big up Glasgow. Now all these clubs are doing the picture. Oh, let's do a quick. Raya, David, quick. You have to come in for the Zesty team huddle so they can use it if we lose and win or draw. We're together. So if we lose, we're together. And they put out the team huddle. Notice they send out the fucking the fans' favourite players after a loss. They'll send out Declan, Lewis Skelly. Yeah? Odegaard. Oh, but he's had a baby. Well, he ain't breastfeeding, mate. No cunt cares. He's been injured for 57 days and missed 14 games for club and country in all comps. Are you taking the fucking piss? 1 second, guys. Tao's ringing me. 1 second. Maybe you don't know I'm live. 1 sec. This is what it is. Bend it like Declan. Yeah, it's a tough one to take today, Declan. How did the players recover from that? You see in the press conferences, the way they ask questions. So with Gary Jesus out injured, what does this mean for Eddie Nketiah? Excuse me? With Jesus out injured, what does this mean for Eddie Nketiah? Then they go on 3 or 4 questions in a row about Eddie Nketiah. Bro, I swear down, yeah. I know so many people that get in these press conferences, not just in fucking England, in other countries as well, yeah? Right? And I swear down, I know people that are fucking sit in front of Arteta, interview Arteta. Not just them two that I mentioned. Multiple other people. Multiple other people. And I know how a press conference works. He's out doing, we get a 15-minute preview of them training. And as you can see, it's Sky Sports. As you can see, oh my God, there's no Urian Timber. There's no Thomas Partey. There's no Bukayo Saka. Now, you walk all the way over there, all the way through the alleyways inside Colney. You're now in the press room. Super Duper Mixing on the training ground. You can't now see the training ground. Now they wheel out Bukayo Saka, yeah, and all the other players that weren't there that you didn't see. Yeah. So now the communications person is going, right, Okay, guys. So we you can ask questions about this, and this. However, you can press him on this, so you can ask another one after that. Okay, your Sky Sport. Okay, so you have 3 questions in a row. Okay, you only have 1, but you can press him on his reply. Cool. Okay, so you can ask about this, and then these dickheads all sit there and go, so what does the club want to get out of this fucking press conference? Now the communications person says, this is the narrative we want to spread. If you man think I'm lying, Tal's in my chat. Tal, am I fucking lying? Co-founder, original co-founder of AFTV. Tal, am I lying? Now, that's all. Okay, cool. Now, that gets shuffled out to some motherfucker who goes and runs it out to Super Duper Mick as the players are all showering and getting changed, ready to go home and having their lunch before they go home. Yeah, Super Duper Mick now knows every single question he's getting fucking asked in a press conference. I'm not even taking the piss. I'm not lying. You can say I'm lying. You can say I'm drunk. You can say I'm deluded. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm right. Yeah, and I'm not changing my opinion on it because I know I'm right. Tal, am I lying? Tal, am I lying? Real talk. You have 2 10-second questions. Thank you. Bro, I swear down. I swear down. Bro, I swear down. This shit is going on in every press room in England. It's a joke. And they push the narrative. Then they'll say, okay, so Mikel, or the journalist, right? So I'll give an example, right? When we used to play on Thursdays, when we were in the Farmers League, apparently, the Europa League, Emmerdale Cup, they would do the post-match, yeah, then they'd cut that off, yeah, then they'd do the pre-match, yeah, which is why he never did a press conference on the Friday or the Saturday. You'd get the Sky Sports snippets on the Saturday. Yeah, and he'd go and do a little sit down with someone in a golf course or a garden around a table. Yeah, but these men on a Thursday night after the Europa League game could ask the post-match questions. Then after that, okay, cool. So let's go. Okay, so questions for the game at the weekend in the Premier League. Let's keep it short, guys. They already know what's going to happen. Yeah, let's keep it short, guys. Okay, guys. And now, just to let you know, that is embargoed until Saturday morning at 10 a.m. If any of them fucking journalists put any of that out before 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, they're finished. Because the club have embargoed it. You can't do it. Then you start seeing all these snippets come out on Saturday morning, 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. Then all of a sudden, Sky Sports have got Arteta sat around the table, yeah, in a golf course somewhere, yeah, doing a little sit down. Fuck off, man. These men think I'm stupid. Yeah, they think I'm stupid. I know this game inside out, upside down, and back to front, bruv. Yeah, they're full of shit. Oh, that's embargoed until Saturday. Oh, you can't put that out until 9:30 a.m. Yeah, and all of a sudden, bang, 9:45, Sky Sports have got to sit down with Super Duper Mick. But that's already been pre-recorded on the Friday when he landed. Fuck off, man. It's a load of bollocks, bruv, I swear. I'm sick to death of these fucking people. Yeah, they ain't fooling me. They might fool millions. They ain't fooling me, mate. Yeah, I'm so blessed I have this channel. And I'm so blessed you guys watch it. Whether you like me or not, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, because you ain't stopping me and I'm saying the truth. And I don't care whether you believe it or not. I know it's the truth. And if I know it's the truth, yeah, and enough people that get in these press conferences, I've given you enough fucking proof of that before. Yeah, I've given you enough proof of the fucking the signings, the transfer news. How comes Tom and Harry didn't know about Matt Ryan signing for Arsenal, but I did? I was the only person to put it out there. Funny that, isn't it? How comes none of these fucking top of the tippity tip-top fucking media lovies didn't know that Lacazette showed Pepe around the training ground? But I did. 2 days later, Arsenal YouTube drop it. How did I know that? Interesting. Funny that. Funny that, isn't it? How comes I knew Kieran Tierney had passed his medical before Sky Sports? Yeah, they say he was driving from Glasgow. So now, in your age, you go, oh my God, Kieran Tierney's jumped in his car. He's defrosted the fucking screen. He's put some tunes on. I will drive 10 far. Fuck off, man. I would walk. Fuck off, bruv. 500. Piss off, bruv. Yeah, he was sat in Sopwell House already passing medical. Get out of here, man. No rules. Oh, Sky Sport. Now you're thinking, oh my God, are we going to make the deadline? Shit. Oh my God. Fucking hell, he's in Glasgow. He's got to drive all the way to. Oh my God, is he going to make it? It's all dramatic, bruv. He was sat in Sopwell House in fucking St Albans, already passed his medical. Yeah, Don Roberts. Oh, that's Harold again. Sorry, and Thomas. Well, yeah. Well, I'm hearing, yeah. Day before deadline day, guys. Well, I'm hearing, yeah. The Arsenal are going to go in for a late bid for Ivan Toney, yeah. And this would be a great signing for. Fuck off, mate. He'd already passed his medical for Al Ali. I told you, man, that the day before. What happened? Passed the medical in London the day before. Literally about an hour after he posted that video, they announced his signing. And you man still believe this shit? Fuck off. Yeah, Reece Nelson. I knew he was gone to Fulham the day before. Yeah, get out of here, man. And real talk, all the people that watch me on the regs know this is true. Yeah, all you man that are side-eyeing it in the background, you pussies that don't like me, yeah, hold that. You can't stop me. Fuck off. Cry more. Literally cry more. Yeah, because you don't like how I speak and I ain't going to change. Yeah, I ain't going to change, mate. Yeah, this club needs to fucking win. Oh, but he wants to lose all the time. Oh, he just wants to be proven right. No, your manager proves me right every day he stays here, mate. And the longer he stays here, the worse this club's going to be going forward. However, the day this fucker leaves this football club or gets sacked from this football club, every single excuse you bastards have used for nearly 6 years here, tactics, I'm using every single one. I don't care if it's Mr. Bean, Mr. Blobby, yeah, Peppa Pig, yeah, Dora the Explorer. Yeah, I don't care who the next manager is. Just out of fucking sheer banter and sarcasm, yeah? No, trust the process. Took Klopp 4 years. Took Fergie 6 years. Yeah, but he's in phase one. He needs all of his ingredients. He needs all of his pieces. Yeah, you are a piece, bruv, and I'm going to hold every single one of you to account. Yeah? You want to fucking bury this football club, you dickheads, yeah? Trust me. Cheers. And I can do sarcasm and cooking better than anyone. Is what it is, isn't it? Anyway, is there any fuck alive that we like? Because I'm going. I need to ring Tao. Because I'm telling you right now, yeah, all these guys that are chatting shit, they ain't going to back the next manager like this. I've seen it before. I was there when they were punching each other up, Wenger and Wenger out. Unai comes in. Don't like him. Why? Why? Why don't you like him? Well, he's not Arsene Wenger. He ain't going to do nothing. Same with this guy, bro. And like I said earlier, this guy has now fucked it for the likes of Cesc Fabregas. Yeah, he was actually doing all right. Yeah, he ain't won nothing yet. However, he's learning his trade. Jack Wilshere, learning his trade. They have fucked it for both of them being Arsenal manager. That's what he's done. He's fucked it. Because now, even people that do like this manager, they're lying, a lot of them anyway. I will get the super chats, bro. Don't worry. A lot of these people are lying anyway, which we know. But at the same time, they will now not want an ex-manager, an ex-player as our manager. They won't. But if we had never hired this idiot who had managed one game of football in his entire fucking life before he got the job, whereas all these other top coaches and managers out there all managed B teams, Pep managed Barca B, Xavi Alonso managed Sociedad B. We can keep going and going and going now. I ain't got time for that. Zidane managed the Castilla. They all learned their trade. They knew what it meant to lose. They knew how to get over certain hurdles. Whether they won at youth level or whatever club is irrelevant. They still learned their trade. They know how to change something. Oh shit, I was 2-0 up, I lost 3-2. What do I do next time? This man has managed one fucking game and been given the keys to one of the biggest clubs in the world. Yeah, pretty fucking obvious he weren't going to succeed. Oh, but you're negative. You've got an agenda. He's got us competing again. Nobody cares, bruv. I haven't missed the super chats. No matter how many times you lie, it's still a lie, Joel Lennon. Good player, though. Yeah, they're starred, bruv. I can see him. 4 of them. Yeah. This guy, real talk, yeah, has absolutely fucked it for any ex-player ever coming to this football club. If he had a bit of fucking, if this fan base, in fact, yeah, I said, no, we don't want Arteta, mate. He managed one game of football ever, and that was when Pep had COVID, and that was Man City's first loss at home in a Champions League group stage for 6 years. They lost at home to Lyon. No way, guys. No way, guys. He saved us from the pits of hell. However, he did have us 20th in the league when Spurs were first time ever in the top flight of English football history. He did have us 15th for 5 straight weeks when Tommy Tukes was sat at home after getting potted from PSG. Tommy Tukes, he's washed, mate. Well, he then got to 5 finals in 14 months. How comes he didn't need all of his pieces? He won 3 of them, by the way, and gazumped our entire fucking pedigree in Europe. Won 3 trophies in Europe in 14 months. Fuck off, man. Yeah, Hansi Flick, he's washed. He's washed. Well, he seems to do all right because he's just now done a domestic treble in the second country now, Spain. Okay, cool. Allegri is sat at home doing nothing. No, he's a dinosaur, mate. Well, I'd rather a dinosaur than a chicken. How about that? Conte's about to win a league with Philip Billing. Remember him? Philip Billing, guys. Philip Billing. Similar look, no racismo. Yeah, to Dominic Solanke. You know, he was the number 2, the right-hand man, Paul's. Dominic Solanke's backup dancer. Okay, cool. Yeah. He's on loan at Napoli. With Billy Gilmore. Do you remember him? Billy Gilmore. Scott McTominay. Lukaku. Now imagine, yeah? How much did Billy Gilmore cost them? I think it was about 7 mil, wasn't it? Or 10 mil. So now imagine, yeah? They could get Lukaku, Philip Billing on loan. Fuck off, man. McTominay and Billy Gilmore. If I'd sat here last summer and said, yo, go and get them for it, you man would chat shit. Even the ones that agree with a lot of what I say, you'd be like, nah, guns, you've lost it, bro. Yeah, you're high, you're on edibles again. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. These men are about to win a title. How is that even possible, I hear you, Criley? After they lost Kvaratskhelia in January. After they lost Osman, Zielinski. How is this even possible? He lost his best 3 players, guys. What did he do at Tottenham? Oh, finished above your manager in his first season. At Spurs, the club that you lot laugh at. Okay, cool. That you're going to have to sit and watch in the final next Wednesday. Crazy work. Crazy work. Interesting. Oh, but does that mean Inzaghi's shit? What, the same Inzaghi that's got to 2 Champions League finals in 3 years, yeah? Okay, cool. Oh, and is the current Scudetto winner. Okay, cool. It's almost like all of these managers that they've dismissed keep winning. Funny that, isn't it? Oh, but what did Jose do at Spurs? Got them to a final, left and won 2 trophies at Roma, mate. First trophy for what, 14 years? Go Ahead Eagles. Who? Go Ahead Eagles, mate. Dutch team. 90 plus years without a trophy. They've just won a trophy, guys. Al Ittihad. Who? Al Ittihad, guys. They're up against the Real Madrid of Saudi Arabia. Laurent Blanc, first season. Title. Matthias Giselle, first season manager at Salzburg. 37 years old. The German. Better looking than Arteta, according to this fan base. If he turned up. Yeah. Faces Ian. Done a double in his first season. Oh, but do you know what? Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. They'd all managed before that at youth level, like Giselle, Matthias Giselle, youth level. B team. Got ya. Nuno Espirito Santo, sacked from Spurs, top of the league. Goes to Al Ittihad, beats the Real Madrid of Saudi, back-to-back titles, sacked. 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 Man said the super chat should stop donating. Bruv, you're obviously new round here. You're obviously new round here, mate. I had over 100 the other day sat there. Yeah, I keep telling people stop donating. Unfortunately for you, mate, you're obviously new round here. Wrong chat. Does anyone know what phase the Cluj manager's in? Does anyone even know who that is? Oh, Dan Petrescu. Remember him? Dan Petrescu, guys. Just won FC Cluj a trophy yesterday. Their 5th cup in 6 years. He also won a Chinese league title. But the game is the same in every country, guys. You put the ball in this net, guys. You keep it out of this net, guys. You amass the most points, guys. And at the end, you get the trophy if you win, guys. The rest of you lost. And then what we do, guys? We pack up shop. You all go on holiday, guys. And then we start again on 0, guys. There is no progress, guys. Because one team won. The rest of us lost, guys. Then we start again and we go again, guys. Fuck off about progress. You man take league finishes progress. Cool. I beg you finishes 5th. Yeah? Beg you finishes 5th. Because we ain't winning the league anyway, so fuck him. 8th, 2nd. Sorry, 8th, 5th, 2nd, 5th. Don't look so nice now, does it? What phase is Wrexham manager in? What phase is the Bologna manager in? First trophy in 51 years. Funny how Calafiori, the wild horse. Oh, he's fun to watch. Funny how he fucks off and they go and win a trophy, isn't it? Funny old game, isn't it? First trophy since 74. Funny how Ancelotti's won 2 trophies this season. The most decorated manager in Real Madrid's entire fucking history. And he's no longer their manager, guys. Wow. Wow. And you know what's crazy? He's the only manager since, again, 1974 to have survived 4 full seasons. How many trophies they won since 1974? Please tell me. Somebody tell me. First manager to do 4 full seasons in one stint since 1974. And that manager lasted 14 years in 1970. That was the end of his. And that was Munoz, who was the most decorated until Ancelotti's 2nd stint. Yeah, but don't worry, guys. You won 2 trophies. Thanks. We'll have them. See that door? Use it. Close it on the way out, Carlo. Thanks for your services, mate. Yeah. First manager to do 4 full seasons since 74. But don't worry, guys. We're going into 6th full season with Super Duper Mick, who can't win a raffle. Yeah, can't get past the semi, bruv. Getting Viagra. Big up Nada. Arteta reminds me so much of Rodgers as a Liverpool fan. We'd never, as a club, respect him for getting us nearly there. Your fans all need to speak up. They won't, bro. They want to get stuck up half our players, bruv. They're gay. And that's cool. Just say you're gay. Man says stop supporting Arsenal. How about you go and support Barnet, bruv? How about that? Yeah, about tell me how to support my club. Fuck off. Yeah, I supported this club since 1987, mate. I support it how I want. And nobody ain't shutting me up, mate. Like I said, it's a cult. Yeah, and deep down in your heart of hearts, when you look in the mirror every morning, you know I'm fucking right. And that's the funniest thing about it, because I'm going to sleep on duck feather pillars. That's Zidane. I'm not sleeping with Zidane. Wait, are you gay? I'm going to sleep on my duck feather pillars of my Emma Sleep mattress. Lovely jubbly. Thank you. I'm going to sleep comfortably tonight, knowing that, again, I spoke the truth today. Whereas most of you, man, get in bed and you know you got to wake up again tomorrow and lie. That's crazy. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you have to lie. To make yourself look good to strangers on the internet. I'm not trying to impress anyone, mate. 43 years old on the 5th of June. I ain't trying to impress anyone. If you don't like me, don't fucking watch it. If you do like me, cool. I ain't asked either way. Ain't asked either way. Yeah, but don't try and fucking tell me, yeah, that I'm not right. Because I am. And this manager's proved me right for 5 years. And I wish he hadn't. And I said this, but nobody clips that fucker up. Right? Nobody clips that fucker up. My want to win the Champions League was bigger than my fucking want to get the manager out of the club. And I hoped he went and won it. But deep down, we all knew he wouldn't. No matter how many times you tippity tip-top gooners sit there and go, well, it's only 1-0. We all knew what the fuck was going to happen. Stop lying, man. Come, get out of here. We all fucking knew what was going to happen. Yeah. Oh, but we beat Real Madrid. It was a great moment. Oh, it was a good night out. A good night out. You went on a date with some fitty. Yeah, you had a wonderful night. You paid fucking for the whole night, and then she aired you the next day. That's what that was. You then found another piff thing. Man City fight. Oh, well, great night out. Yeah, and guess what? She aired you the next day as well. But you paid for everything again. Yeah, you man are simps. You're simping for this manager. Fuck off. He's shit, bruv. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. How many times here? Real talk. When is the penny going to drop? When do you get the light bulb moment? Well, light bulb, guys. Where's my light bulb? I've got loads of light bulbs, guys. They're over there, guys. How many times do you have to wake up and hear me spit facts on facts on facts and go, do you know what, It's been fucking 5 years. And he's still saying the same thing. Maybe he's on to something. Instead, no, you have to be the best fan in the world. Cool, be the best fan in the world, mate. Cronky loves you lot. Don't forget, get your new shirt, guys. It's gone up £5 from last year. £5 from last year. It's now increased by £5. For what? The shirt's gone up £5 from last year. For what? Because Declan scored a couple of fucking unbelievable goals he'll never score in ever again if he plays football for another 200 years. Fuck off. Nah, it's boring, man. The game is about winning trophies. We ain't won one for 1,748 days. And the next available trophy he can actually win, yeah, it would have gone 2,059 days. Do you know how crazy that is? But don't worry, guys. Let's laugh at Harry Kane. Trophy dodger. You can't say that anymore. Oh, but he's only won one. Only won one. Cool. Who are you supporting? You on your knees again? Yeah, for North London together. North London United. Sonny missed on purpose. Because your manager can't get over the line. Who are you supporting next week? Man United or Spurs? But he deliberately missed. Why would they not want to be in the Champions League? Why would they not want to be there? Why would their fans celebrate Man City goals? Well, guess what? Funny how fucking life works, isn't it? Because you man were on your knees because your manager's shit and Son deliberately missed. Fast forward, that deliberate miss ended up with them in the Europa League that they're in the final of on Wednesday. Your manager still ain't won a trophy. Crazy work, And if they win that, they get a nice big fuck off shiny trophy, qualify for the competition your manager's in. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, and they qualify for the Super Cup. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Nobody in world football, in the entire fucking world of 8 billion people, yeah, in football management can do better than Super Duper Mig. Literally nobody, guys. Even when you put fact-based evidence of it not taking time of multiple fucking managers this season, no, scrub, washed, Farmers League, Saudi League, Scottish League, this league, that league. Cool. Where did we get Arsene Wenger from again? Oh, Japanese league. Okay, cool. Where did we get George Graham from, guys? Oh, the Championship. Division 2 back then. Maybe we should get Millwall manager. What with Georgie Graham? Maybe we should go and get Nagoya Grampus 8 manager in Japan. Oh, but you want Giselle, yeah? That's Saudi. Last time I checked, Saudi's in Asia, bruv. So is Japan. But fuck off. I'm bored, mate. Subtly reacts. Yeah, because this channel jars me, mate, and I get bare angry on it. Yeah, mad angry. Yeah, and I ain't like this. Yeah, but this fucking club pisses me off. People go, oh, you're always angry. No, I'm not. Like, genuinely, I'm the most chill motherfucker on the planet. You mentioned this football club. That's why I love what I do, and I genuinely appreciate all you guys, and I genuinely do like what I do. I love what I do. I wouldn't do it for as long as I do it. Yeah, and do as many streams as I do and cancel plans with friends, family, so on and so forth. Yeah, if I didn't enjoy what I do. Yeah, but at the same time, get that second channel up to 100k, please, so I can slow down on this one, because I'm fucking bored, mate. Yeah, I'm bored. Oh, sorry to break the news. In 8 days' time, because it's now gone past midnight, Arsenal women's team are in the Champions League final, guys. Sleggers, what phase is she in? They wanted her out when they lost 2-0 away to Madrid in the quarterfinal. We shared the Arsenal women's Twitter page. All the comments were cussing her. Get rid of these players. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of Leah Williamson. She's washed. Fuck these. All right, now get them out. Sleggers is shit. Am I lying? Chat, am I lying? It's on the other channel. In fact, I think it was on... No, yeah, the first leg was on that channel. The other channel. Go and watch it. I shared the tweet. Now she's in Champions League final. Now imagine she wins that final and bowls in with a Champions League. Hold that, super duper Mick. When did she get the job, guys? Oh, November 24. It's been there 6 months. She knocked out Real Madrid after going 2-0 down first leg. Yeah, lost 2-1 to Lyon, who are fucking sick, by the way. Probably the second best women's team in the world after Barca. And they were 2-1 down, went out to Lyon and fucking slapped them 4-2. Hold that, bitch. Now we're in the final. However, they're going to get pammed in the final. You never fucking know. But they probably should get pammed in the final. Barca are averaging nearly 40 shots a fucking game. Anyway, what phase is she in? How come she hasn't got all of her pieces? Why is it not taking her time? Why don't we go and get Sleggers? Get out of here, man. I'm getting these super chats and I'm bouncing. Who's live that I like? Please stop donating. I need to call Tao back and it's 10 to 4. 10 to 4 in the morning, guys. I need to go. I need to call Tao back. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, smash the like button. Who's live? Is there anyone live that we're live? The other channel is called Lee Reacts. And I'm super chill on that channel, mate. Stay for another hour. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, brother. Right. Man said no work rate. Get out of here, bruv. Right, let's do that. Shout out to you guys. Big up Egyptian Red for one reason above all. You know the difference between having standards and being irrational. You give credit where it's due and are consistent with what you want. My fucking guy, bruv. Yeah, Jez, I'm live for about 2 more minutes and I'm bouncing, bro. I'm knackered. I need to ring Tao. Jez, how many more days, bro? How many more days? How many more? Hey, Jez, how many more days? I might just pull up in fucking France, Jez. I'll drive there. I'll bring a nice bottle of red. Not that I drink that. Big up Egyptian Red as well. My guy, bro. Come on. Bless up, brother. Big up to Nana. Cement in second place did it for me. Never heard that as a Liverpool fan since the 90s. You either win or you don't. Cheers from Boston. Big up to you, bro. As soon as he said it's a must-win game to cement second place, brother, flipped. If you ain't watched Potts' channel, I gate crashed. I stormed it. Stormed it. These men were rattled, bro. Last 40 minutes or so, I stormed it. What phase are Lee Gunner and Johnny Minerals in? Phase standards, bruv. Thank you very much. 24-hour stream. Let's go. Joel Linton, piss off. Get super chats in, guys. North London together. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to do a watch along on the 24th of this month for Arsenal women on this channel against Barcelona women, Champions League. I beg she wins it, please. Although my future wifey plays for Barcelona. And you can fuck off as well. Yo, Bama dropped the duffel bag. I don't think the penny is going to drop anytime soon, Lee. Bama, you support Real Madrid, my G, and bless up as always. Hope you're well. Yeah. Ancelotti won 2 trophies this season. And Real Madrid said, no mas. No mas. No mas. No mas. He's gone. Adios. Ciao. Bye-bye. There's the door, mate. Bye-bye. Use it. Close it. And Carlo, I'll give you a send-off on the pitch. We'll bring the trophies out. You can say what you've got to say. You'll probably cry. What a footballer, by the way. What a fucking player Ancelotti was. What a manager Ancelotti is. Bro, first thing he's going to do is bring Casemiro out of retirement. Proper manager. He either turns Martinelli into a fucking genius or he ain't picking him. Come on with the offer. Big up Bammer every time, bro. Come on, love, brother. Appreciate it, man. Big up to Muad Al-Hasni. The mutants don't even want Zidane. Washed. Well, apparently about 6 years ago, he said he'd never manage in England, mate. I guarantee you offer that fucker, that bald fuck, yeah? Guarantee, sorry, against bald people. Yeah, I'm getting there. This club's killing me. Yeah, I guarantee you offer him 50 million quid per season for 5 seasons. I guarantee we have Don Zizou rock up at the fucking stadium as manager, bruv. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh, money talks. Get out of here, bruv. Pay the money, get the man. Pause. And on that bombshell, we're going to raid. And I'm going. Tomorrow I'll be back with rants because I'm not going to the pool club. My power I go with is in Agadir in Morocco. So I will not be there. Who's actually live? Is there anyone live that I like? Okay, cool. We're going to raid. We are going to raid somebody completely different, guys. We're going to raid somebody completely fucking different. The Juve corner, bruv. We're going to raid him. What the fuck's happened here? We're going to raid him. How many people has he got watching? Why don't let me fucking click on him? Fuck's sake, man. Why don't let me click on him? Juve corner cast. He's got a panel show going. He's got 8 people watching him live right now. Juventus channel. Juve corner cast. Scudetto race heating up. Top 4 race. Serie A recap. So football content. 883 in the building. Bless up to everyone. I expect you to raid his chat. Yeah, he's got 8 people watching him live right now. We've got 883. 863. Make sure you go and raid his channel, yeah? Make sure you go and raid his channel. Lee Gunner raid. Let's make this guy's day, bruv. Come on, make sure you sub to him. He's a good guy as well. Make sure you sub to him. Let's go and make this guy's day. I know you, man, are mad everywhere. You guys are crazy, man. I appreciate the support every time. Because we're fighting against the Matrix. We're fighting against the fucking cult. Big up Oliver, bruv. Big up everyone. Danny D. Reed. Piss off. Fuck, bruv. Fucking fuck Bayern Munich, bruv. Yeah, he is a good lad. He's got 8 people watching him. Hey, listen, he's trying. I rate that. He's going live at fucking 4 in the morning, my time. He went live 5 minutes ago. He's trying, bruv. I rate that. Yeah. Who else is live talking about football? No one. Me. Him. That's it. The amount of times these men say drunk Lee, bruv. No matter how many times you want to spread a lie and try and dismiss my opinion by going, oh, you're drunk. Still a lie, bruv. Whatever makes you sleep at night is what it is. I couldn't care less. Thanks to everyone who's locked in. Big up to everyone who's liked, shared, commented, donated, subscribed, all that good stuff. We're going to go and raid his chat. Bless up to 10,000 nearly live views. Big up to Norms as well. Make sure you sub to Norms. Couple of cans and that. Yeah, couple of cans. I might get that on a t-shirt just to wind him up. But listen, this guy's got 8 people watching him live. No, he's now got 16. Right. Go and watch him right now. Sub to his channel, people. Lee Gunner Raid. 16 people are watching live right now. I'm out. Love. I'll be back again tomorrow with rants. I'll be back on here for this dickhead's pre-match press conference against Eddie Howe. Yeah, I'm sure there's some football on tomorrow. Love. We're out. Bless. Big up to everyone. Spam his chat. Lee Gunner Raid, yeah? Conky out, mate.